Hello, everybody. I hope you can see me today. Hello. Thank you for being in the Pink House. Thank you to be here. This is Pinkie in the Housewife. We're going to have a good time today. We're actually going to be talking a different subject matter. I think everybody's been hearing about it, but we're going to go ahead and get down to business today. Thank you for everybody being here, for being in the Pink House with me. Let me just say, everything is alleged in this live, and this is my opinion and my opinion only. Okay, and this video is made for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, thank you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you, Linda Gamble. Thank you so much for being here today. And let's see. And Linda said, go ahead and y'all hit the like and subscribe button as you hit the like button when you come in, and the notification bell if you can. Go ahead. Thank you. And she said, and as you enter the Pink House. Yes. Okay. And she's going to be the host in the chat today. So you all be respectful of Miss Linda today. All right. Thank you, and happy Saturday, and Patricians, thank you so much, and also to everyone else. And Demita Joe, thank you, good afternoon to you as well. Linda, Moms, and chat. Okay, let me see. We got Sexy Mama, thank you for being here today. Also, she said, also, happy good evening to Mods and chat as well. And also to Nita Joe, Linda Gamble, good evening. And Renita Elliott, thank you for being here. Greetings, Pinkie, the housewife in chat as well. Thank you guys for being here and every day. I do want to say thank you, Greta Lee. Thank you. You just on time. Thank you. We haven't gotten started yet. And 2 hours live. Yes. Because you know why? Tonight for the second episode of Love and Marriage. So you know we got to get off here. Y'all keep me on that 2 hours. 2 hour live. We're not gonna go over 2 hours. Okay? I get you. Oh my God. Thank you. Because we got to get ready for this show tonight too. All right. You know what we're going to be talking about? Everybody's been talking about it. Everybody. It's just been so much. And I've been seeing so much and hearing so much. And we need to work on 1 hour lives. Yes. Well, who knows? Maybe we can get it down to an hour and 30 minutes. Who knows? Well, we're going to work on it, Greta. You're going to help me to work on it, okay? Okay, thank you. Oh, my God, Greta, you're pushing me. Okay, thank you. But I like it. Okay, we're going to be talking about, if you all know anything that's been going on with the Shirley Strawberry's husband, Ernesto Williams. Pinkie, I love your short about Eddie V. Oh, yeah. Just remember, we're not going to go to Eddie V, everybody, until September 16th of next year. So if anybody got plans to go to Eddie V's, don't go. Just don't go right now, okay? Because, September the 16th is my wedding anniversary again. I'm going to give them a try again because I've been going there for years, but we're going to try them out one more time. If I run into the Karen or the Ken, that's it. They got a whole year to get themselves straight, okay? A whole year. And I haven't put out the other two parts of my Eddie V's, but I will. I will put them out. Yeah, that Karen, Lord. So y'all know what you do when you run into the Karen. Okay, but we're going to be talking about, as I said before, everything is allegedly. And one thing, can we do this? When we talk about SH, we're going to say SH. We're not going to say his name. Okay, let's try not to. Okay? Y'all know who that is, right? Okay. So we're not going to say his name because I just want to keep everything good. Okay? But we can talk about Ernesto. We can talk about him all day, for sure. Yeah. We can talk about everybody else. Because he got a lot of wives, he got too many women, he got too many everything. So yeah, we're gonna talk. Okay? So don't forget that. I hope that Karen and the manager's gone by their chicken. Me too. That wasn't right. That wasn't right. Because I went in there happy hopes and everything. Happy hopes. Because I'm used to going there. That's my place. You see, I did eat my food though. That won't stop me from eating my food. All my delicious food. How's ever, but I ate it. Then I got to run to my other job at 5:05 p.m. live. Okay, all right. I understand, Greta. All right. Okay, and let's go ahead and get started with Ernesto. That is such a Ernesto. I don't even like the name Ernesto, but you know, I know Ernest Nesto Williams. That name don't even sound cute. Oh, well, handsome or cute, whatever you want to call it. I don't even like it. But anyway, we ain't going to worry about whether I like that name or not. But anyway, everything's been going on. You know, this is not his first time in lockup. He's been in the lockup for several times before and in the past. I understand he's been there 15 years ago, as by one of his friends, Dre mentioned, oh, you know, in one of the phone calls. So I've been listening to all the phone calls and trying to get all caught up. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm trying to get all caught up with this case. I've been reading all morning, and I did go to Black Titanic's book club this morning at 11 and everything, and it was great. And she's going to put out when she's going to do her next book club, guys. Okay. And I think I reached out to a few people just to remind them about the book club. If I had you on Instagram, I tried to reach out to you. I was trying, but and it was great. She's a great storyteller. I put it like that. Like Titanic, great storyteller. It was good, guys. But now let me go ahead and get back to this. That Ernesto Williams, you know, he was picked up in Roswell. He was picked up in Roswell, that's in Georgia, and he was charged with several things from fraud, gun possession, and we're just going to say the POW connection, the POW connection or something, fraud and more other charges as well. Trying to swindle people out of their money by claiming to help them with their businesses. Let me just read it the way they put it, because I can put it in my words. Well, first, let me just put it in my words. Trying to swindle people out of their business by basically he's taking money for services that he didn't do the services. He's getting money, but not giving them the service that they supposed to have been getting from him, like helping them with their branding, helping them to get their sites up and running, different things like that. And he didn't do none of that. They take the money and run. And basically, he's swindled people out of allegedly $1 million or more. And it was over 12, I think they counted like over a dozen people so far. And then most people calling them victims, but they're people as well. And then, because I don't know what YouTube, so I'm going to just say people. But also with that, then they said that there's other people also that haven't came forward and stuff, so they know it's more. And you know, all the phone calls that he's been making, I think, the phone calls. And I've been trying to listen to as many as I can. So and what I did, I just, so I can try to remember each phone call, I just put like phone call 1 or phone call 2 or 8 or whatever, and put down what exactly, just notate 1 or 2 or 3 words or sentence, what that phone call was, what they actually, talking about, because that would remind me over the rest of the phone calls if I can just put one thing to make me connect the rest of what the phone call was about and who he talked to, who was that phone call with, and then the date, so I can remember, so if I run across another one, I don't keep, although they got them listed, but it's so many, y'all know if you've been following the story, there's so many phone calls. But also it's a restraining order, and he claimed he didn't know until he was told by over one of his phone calls that it was a restraining order with the daughter, and the daughter did not want to, and he claimed he didn't know it. He claimed some bull, but anyway, it's a restraining order that was placed against him, against the daughter and everything, to stay away. And seems like Shirley is taking the side of him, believing him more than she is her own daughter, and grandkids is involved as well. With I'm just going to say CP, and we're just going to say CP for child P, or CP. We're just going to say CP, okay? And then also, it's not just only with his the daughter, the grandkids. Same thing allegedly was done to them as well, but also it involves animals as well. He have the where he can't be. How men that can't be around a school or kids or things they have a order where they can't be around. I don't want to say the word around those young kids or babies or anything, because they're no good. They do bad things. So he can't be around kids or grandkids, their grandkids, their daughter, no manner, but also animals too. And that's the thing that is like, what? I never, this man is really sadistic. You got to be sadistic, allegedly, in my opinion, but also not just that. And I'm going to drop my link because I think a lot of people would love to talk about this and share, because this is not just bringing up a man that's a scammer, he's allegedly, in my book, he's a narcissist first. And it's almost like we're unpacking a whole trailer. When I say a whole trailer, and since we're not going to be here long, I'm going to just go make sure I drop my link anyway, so we can all just talk and get it all out all at the same time. Normally, I would talk for a while, but we got time crunch for everything today. I did drop the link if anybody did want to come up and talk about it too, with me. If you got feelings about it or want to say something, or somehow this is bringing back something from your past or something, or something like this can happen to a family member, a friend, or you just can't stand it. I understand. I do understand. Because, first of all, we're mothers, we're dads, we're parents. And for some sick person like this to be walking around, this is, a person can be a narcissist, but this takes it out up on a different level. You know what I mean? A really, really different level. I mean, this is like going, this is like going top tier. It's like all the narcissists are playing on the playground. Okay? Playing in the same sandbox. And then You all can understand when I say narcissists, because we know a lot of them, we talk about a lot of them, okay? We talk about them on my live, a lot of them, in other people's lives and channels. They talk about them, right? But this is taking it to a different level. When I say a different level, I really mean a different level. He's a narcissist first, okay? Because you got to be able to, you know how they can spot victims? I mean, people that's easy targets, and then you got to know how to just work them and make them think what they're doing is right. It's almost like you sprinkling dust powder over them, and then all of a sudden, okay, they do what you want to do. They do that to women. Think about all these women men have, all these wives, overlapping marriages. Haven't gotten divorced from this one, but you're married this one. Haven't gotten rid of this one, but you're married this one. But also you got a side chick. Not just a side chick, then you got another girlfriend. It's just enough to strain your brain cells. It's enough to strain your brain cells. And when I say strain your brain cells, I really mean strain your brain cells. Okay, and so just thinking about all this. I hope that Kevin and the manager. Oh yeah, okay. I was thinking you was talking about somebody else. I just looked up, but it's enough to strain your brain cells, and I just really don't know what to do with that. I mean, I've been watching this on other people's lives and thinking about myself, and every day we're talking about some other narcissist, and you know we got a lot of them on these shows, right? And then I was thinking to myself the other night that all of them playing in the same play box, on the same playground, in the same sandbox on that playground. But somebody got to be top dog. Somebody got to be the head leader of the devils, you know, and everybody else got to be the minions of them. You know, you can have a top dog of a narcissist. I'm going to call him the devil too. And then you got the royal ones right there with you. They're narcissists too. But somebody got it. So to me, that's where I'm going with this. I think he is like the top dog of them all. Yes, I do. Martell may be good as one. Blueberries may be good because they all use women. And some of them do some devilish things. But this one here, when it comes to animals, you got to be banned from animals. You got to be banned from your grandkids and your daughters. Oh my God. Think about this, guys. Then you got all these marriages overlapping. If he's such a great businessman, any businessman would know when they're divorced or when whether they're still married. You should know that. If you're trying to get divorced, you'll be on it. Okay, when do I need to sign the paper? When do I need to be in court? You're going to be on it. What do I need to do next? Have she signed the paper? You're going to be on it. But it seemed like none of that was important to him. Because he just wanted to get another woman in his trap. And then he had women that was doing things with him in these traps. You can't tell me they was innocent. How can you be innocent? Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But what blew my mind is the fact that she believes him over her own child. And my understanding is that's her only daughter. I could be wrong. But my understanding that is. If I'm wrong, if she got another daughter or son, somebody, I know he got kids. I know he have a son or two sons or something, because he mentioned them in one of his in the phone call. Yeah. But guys, this is devout. You got a woman from in Florida named Sonia that he talks to on the phone as well. It seems like she's the one that I think for some reason she must have something to do illegal or something, because she loved to try to give him advice on things, on how to do this and how to do that, and how to sell his truck and how to get the title signed over and what she needs to, what needs to happen and this and that. And then he wants her to fly down to Georgia. Or fly up to Georgia, because she's already down in Florida, so you find out. Fly up to Georgia and stuff to talk to the attorney and things like that. But isn't that your wife's job to do? If she's standing by her man, isn't that your wife's job to do? Not a side chick? And then what about the other side chick? Let me see, what was her name? Then there's another side chick. Well, it's not a side. Yeah, Erica's, I guess she's a business partner or somebody that helped me to do what you do. Because she got locked up with me. She locked up too, Erica. And I think her name is Erica King. I shouldn't say her last name, but Erica, yeah. Everybody knows who she is because she got a mug shop. So, guys, this is taking advantage of women like nobody else does. Taking advantage of people on a grander scale. He's not just taking advantage of his wife, but he got all these other women all lined up. And that sounds like somebody we know, all lined up. He got them all. And then when it comes to that, I'm not saying the other person anything else, no more than all these women and taking advantage of the wife or whatever you want to, or the ex-wife or whatever. But it's just too much for anybody to get wrapped around their head when you're thinking about Ernesto. And let me just read exactly when they arrested him. Let me just, and also let me just say one thing, if you all didn't remember. And I remember the scene from Marriage to Medicine. Yes, I remember this scene when it came on. The guys all went to this barber shop, and I happened to see it again last night when I was. It didn't come on, but I pulled it up. Okay, but I remember the scene when the men was all. Went to this barber shop, and he owns a 24-hour barber shop. At the time when I saw it on, Marriage to Medicine, I didn't think too much about it. I just said, okay, they're going out having some fun. Who opens a 24-hour barber shop? If you know somebody got a 24-hour barber shop, where men come in there at 2 and 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning to get their haircut, or 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning, let me know. Because I never heard of them. Not that my husband is going to go or I'm going to go. I just never heard of a 24-hour barbershop. Maybe a 24-hour grocery store. But it depends on where the grocery store is at for 24 hours. But anyway, so he got this barbershop called Ernesto Cuts Mobile, like a phone, barber shop. And it's in Atlanta. Let me see the address on it. It's in Atlanta, Georgia. On it says on 2600 Peach Street. Okay, and he's the registered agent. So for that barber shop, that means, and he owns the barber shop like that. And they Married to Medicine. I shouldn't link them with him, but I'm just going to say this. Okay, Cheryl, I see you. Cheryl.
Yes. Hi,
Hi,
Mama.
Becky. How you doing?
How you doing, sweetie? How you
I'm
doing, Miss
doing just
Pinkie?
fine. Yes.
Good. Hi,
So
Chad.
happy to see you.
Thank you. Hi, Chad.
Yes.
Everybody,
You know
Little
what we're
Gamble.
talking about today, don't you?
Um,
Ernesto.
this mess with Ernest and
Ernest
Nesto,
Ernesto.
Nesto.
Nesto.
Yeah,
Nesto Williams.
yeah.
Shirley Strawberry's husband.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that
Yeah.
man. You know what I was saying? I don't know, did you hear me? Did you hear me when I said that he's like top tier of the narcissist?
Well, I'm just coming in from out of the rain. It's pouring out here.
Oh, you all got you're on the where
Yeah, I'm
all
in.
that big storm. What is that storm? I can see it on my TV now.
Yeah, I believe so. I'm in New York, so we getting that
Oh,
big.
oh yes, you are in the path of that storm.
Yeah.
I
So
got my TV on right now to the storm.
it's a mess.
It
Oh my
says
God.
16 million people on the flood alert. 16 million.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it's saying right now.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
It
it's
seemed
been
like
going on all morning.
it's kind of chilly. It seemed like the fall is in here.
That's what I told my husband this morning. I said,
Yeah.
it's a little chilly this morning.
Yeah, it's coming in fast. The summer, I guess the summer is going for good. Well, I
Right.
mean, not for good, but it's going for for
It
now.
is early fall almost. It's like it's coming in
Yeah.
early.
It's like an early fall. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, that's not good because think about it. We didn't have some crazy weather the last 2 years. Because, you know, I'm in Texas and we didn't have that ice storm twice.
Uh-huh.
The and during the C-19, it was
Oh,
bad. Killed a lot. I mean, not killed, unalived a lot of trees and everything, and
wow. And
stuff with
I think it's a lot of climate change too. They're messing with
right.
a
It
lot
is.
of climate
The
change.
planet is not the same.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
So,
my Lord.
I'm
Well,
telling
I
you.
hope you it's pointing to you all right now. I hope you all you're gonna be safe. Are you inside?
Yes, I'm inside now. Thank God I'm in. I'm in to
Oh,
stay.
okay. Ooh, okay.
I'm
All
in to
right.
stay. I ain't going back out. Forget it.
Oh Lord. Oh my Lord. And now does it supposed to flood there too? It's supposed to get flooding?
Well, we don't really get. It's funny, New York. We don't get flooding too much. Well, parts of New York, maybe Jersey, you know,
Okay.
but parts of New York, a lot of New York don't get the floods like a lot of places.
Okay. Okay.
But we get rain. I mean, when it
Y'all
pours,
got
it pours.
a rainstorm where it flooded a lot of places where people live down near, you know, where you have to walk down and to get into their apartments.
Right.
I
Yeah.
can't remember when that was. Was it about a year or two ago?
It might have been about a year or two ago. Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, because I heard
Yeah,
about it.
because it was a lot of water. And
Yeah, a lot of water. I believe
y'all
that
don't do
last year.
that. Y'all don't do that.
Right, it might have been last year if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying
Yeah,
to think.
y'all don't do that at all. So this
No,
applies to a lot of people.
no, we don't have floods where we got to put up sandbags and we not in New York. New York don't.
Mhm.
I mean, I
Yeah,
just feel bad for anyone who has to go through that though. I feel bad
right.
for anybody who
They
has to
go
go
through
through that.
it. Some people go through it all the time.
Yeah, they
But
lose their
here in Texas,
homes and everything. I feel so bad.
yeah, I just hope y'all are just everybody be safe. But it's saying 16 million people are being affected by the high winds, but also by the
Yeah, the
power.
powers. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. The
So
last.
we're talking about Ernesto
Oh,
Williams. Ernest is Ernest Nesto Williams, should I say? But I
right.
just everybody call him Ernesto. Ernesto.
Ernesto. Yeah, he's.
Yeah. But anyway, I was saying that, on if you got a playground and all the narcissists on the playground playing in the sandbox together,
Mm-hmm.
it's got to be a top dog, a top devil on
I'm
top of
hearing. I'm hearing. He blaming her now. He blaming her.
yeah.
Or something of
He's
that.
aiming. He thinks he should be out of there by now. Yes,
He
yes.
commit the crime. How is she at fault? I don't get that, and I don't get why she's standing by him because
I don't know.
allegedly, her daughter made some allegations. Allegedly,
Mm-hmm.
that right
Daughter,
there, I would have got rid of him right there. Because when it comes
right.
to my daughter, I'm not gonna believe nobody over my daughter. I'm gonna believe my daughter.
And the grandkids too. It's the
Yeah.
daughter,
Oh
the
my God. The
grandkids.
grandkids. Cause see, I don't know the whole story behind this, but the
Right.
grandkids too.
Right, the grandkids. There's allegations where he can't be around the. When I said instead of saying child P, I'm just gonna say CP.
Yeah.
Child in the P word CP. So it's against him for the daughter, the grandkids, her grandkids, and plus animals as well.
Animals?
Animals.
What?
Animals.
Bestiality?
Right.
Bestiality?
You can't be around no kids. You know how you can't be around a school if you because you got to register as a
as a sex offender.
You can't be around kids and stuff. You can't be around her kids, grandkids, nor animals.
Lord Jesus.
And
so he's a P. He's a
right,
petty.
and this is not just for a little while around animals. But just like the law applies to the kids, applies to the animals too. Now you know that's bad.
These are some Caesars, and then now they say animals. You know you a sick individual.
That's why I said he's top tier. He's the top of the chain of the narcissist, the devil. You know, he's like sitting up at the top of the playground on the what do you call on the swing set or something. He's sitting at the top.
Oh, by the way, hello chat. Hi Linda
Oh
Gamble.
yeah, swing to the chat.
Hi Linda Gamble and all my favorite people. All my favorite people in the chat. I'm sorry, y'all.
You see who all is here for us today?
Who?
We got everybody. Demita Joe, Greta Lee, Linda Campbell,
Hi Greta Lee.
Renata,
Hi Greta Lee. Hi Linda Gamble.
Sexy Mama and Patricia's.
Hi Sexy Mama. See, but people laugh at me when I say sexy kitten.
Oh, see?
My Instagram.
Oh yeah.
See?
We did laugh at that yesterday. And she got in touch with you, didn't she?
Yeah.
Through Instagram, she
I like her. She's very nice. I like her. She's very nice.
Yeah, she was nice.
Nice. Very nice. But
and so he's got that protective order against animals as well. But also he
God, this is a mess.
But he have overlapping relationships, should I say, in when it comes to wives. When I say overlapping, I really mean overlapping relationships. And he have because he's married to Shirley Strawberry, but everybody's trying to figure out whether that marriage is either legal or is it just.
Yeah, I'm hearing that they may not be legally married, allegedly.
Right. Because basically you can't marry 2 women or 3 women. He got marriages overlapping, not just
what?
So far we came up with 3. That's Shirley, and they got married 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And he proposed at the street, where she works at, right?
Right. Yeah.
In front of everybody, and with the ring came in, did the phone call and everything, and talking, and she didn't claim she didn't recognize his voice, and then he came in and everything and proposed, right?
Right.
But also, and I said, we're not going to say the name S.
Right.
You know who I'm saying? S.
Yeah.
We don't want to ruffle no feathers. We're going to just leave his name out of it. Because I don't need nobody scrapping.
And stay off this live. And stay off this live, Martell.
Right.
Listen, if you're listening, stay out of here.
Right. Stay out. But anyway, so he proposed to her. They've been married, but during the whole time they've been married, he also had a wife named Carol. Now we don't know her other name, her last name. Most people say they don't know it yet. So I don't know it either. But as soon as I know it, I'll let y'all know. Probably, and then the Martha, another wife named Martha. And then while he had those doing those overlapping marriages, because he was still married to Shirley while he was married to the other wives, like Carol.
He a bigamist? He a bigamist?
Yeah, but you so when you're still married to somebody else legally, you can't marry, you know, because on the Sister Wives, I haven't watched the Sister Wives show. You can't be married to, that's why they never legally marry those other wives. You know, for instance,
Yeah.
you know, like Cody on Sister Wives.
Yeah.
He never could legally marry the other wives. So when one or two of them left, it was okay because legally there's no papers filed in the courthouse. There's nothing filed on record.
Right.
Right. He can only be
This
married,
man here,
because if you be married to more than one or two wives or three wives or four, you can go to jail for that.
Yeah, for bigotry. Yeah,
Right.
bigotry. A
Right.
big miss.
You're right.
Yeah.
So, but he was still married.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, boy, these narcissistic men.
Yeah.
But it surprises me why she standing by him. Why is she not running for
I
the
don't know,
hills?
it's because she's older than him. And she is. She talks about that on a phone call too with him, her being older and everything. And it's like, he hipped her up when she said she's older. I almost like, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. And then he got his side chicks. He got Sonia. There's one named Sonia in Florida, and she's in Florida, but he talks to her all the time on the phone. And her
So
phone
I
call,
hear. I heard.
right. And that's the side chick that lives in Florida.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is he talks to her so different than when he talks to Shirley. Shirley's like almost just business. Just business.
I think both these women have a problem.
Huh?
I think both of these women have a problem. You got a man that's being accused of trying to bother children or whatever, or try to bother children, and neither one should be standing by him. They should be gone. Once you tell me that, I'm done with you. And you better hope I don't do. You better hope I don't do nothing to you after my daughter. You know what I'm saying? After my daughter tell me, or my grandkids tell me, you better hope I don't do nothing to you. You better hope the popo gets you first.
Somebody better get you. You better start running.
No more than giving him visits, going to visit him. No, not going to happen.
And talking to him every time on the phone, wasting up your money. And then she's paying for the lawyer too. The attorney.
Lord have mercy.
Shirley pays the attorney.
Jesus Christ.
Because now let me just say this. Also, he got Sonia in Florida, right? He talks to her. It's you can tell there's a relationship and you can tell their relationship is more of a it's like that's his woman.
Right.
And she doesn't make no qualms of it, nor him. Don't hide it. But he talks to Shirley like it's all business. You want to know about their attorney. Because they talked about the ring, how but before I get on that, he got another woman, Erica.
Jesus.
Erica, and her name is Erica King. Okay, so that's the one that you see. Let me see. Can I bring up their picture?
Yeah,
so
I think I seen the mistress. I see because I think I seen the picture of the mistress.
Oh, you seen the pictures of the mistress?
Yeah, of the mistress. Yeah.
This is the one that was arrested with him. You see her?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She was arrested too.
Oh yeah. She looked cuckoo. She looked like she a cuckoo. Yeah. She
looked cuckoo.
She looked cuckoo. Yeah.
Cuckoo. But he looks. Look how he looks.
But he looked. He looked like he definitely can't be trusted.
Huh. Yeah, he looks raggedy.
Yeah, he looked like he can't be trusted.
Yeah. So
and they fighting over this.
Yeah. Now this is him. He still, even when he cleans up, look at him. This is him cleaned up. He still ain't that cute.
Not to me either. I don't think he's cute to me either.
No, look at him.
Oh.
Yeah. Now this is him supposed to be cleaned up with his wife. That don't even that.
You putting your hands on somebody, my daughter. Oh my God.
Yeah.
No. The popo would have to hold me back. The popo would have to hold me back. He might be safer where he at because he ain't safe out there. And really he ain't safe in there because if you going in there,
he can make it out of the house, Cheryl.
Well, oh my God.
I'm serious. water or grease be flying right behind him. All down the back of his head, all down his neck, and all down his, he be, you turn around, he look funny. You turn around from the back. Oh, look like somebody got you.
Exactly. Once my daughter make an allegation like that to a man that I've been seeing, he's not safe at all. He's not safe because that's my daughter. You talking?
Right.
Oh,
You may be. You be wondering how much my flowers gonna cost.
I might be in the next cell next to him because I'm he
Ooh, but also, so he had all these different women, okay? But also, son named Erica. Erica was him and Erica also. You know, they're locked up. He's been lying about the bond. He is still in the popo. He ain't getting out anytime soon.
No,
he's been in there since 2022. I think he was arrested in, I want to say November. Let me just look just to make sure. But I think it was November that they locked him. They came and got him in November. Okay. Now let me just see. It says Ernesto. Okay, it says Nesto Williams, the estranged husband of Shirley Strawberry, and I'm co-host. I'm not going to say the name. Who the co-host was currently finds himself incarcerated at the Atlanta Fulton County Jail. And I guess in Atlanta, everybody know that jailhouse, Atlanta Fulton County Jail. The charges against him are extensive. Possession,
wow.
theft, fraud, and child CP. And not just that, they allegedly found it on his computer as well.
Oh my goodness. This man, he's a monster.
So you can see the daughter wasn't lying.
No, of course not. Of course not.
And found it on his computer as well. Now, as noted by the, I'm not going to say this, these people's name. They confirmed that he is serving 23 months prison sentence right now, but they still got other charges. Other charges are still being levied against him, and this is just to keep him in until they get all this other stuff done. Okay. Now, following these revelations, the public interest and media attention surrounding Nesto Williams and Shirley Strawberry have significantly intensified. The development in his case and the consequences for these associated with him made for a compelling narrative. Now, he keeps talking about how his attorney told him that people are afraid to be associated with him and afraid to be around him. That's why, and I see why. People are dissing them. People are running to the hill. It's like, oh, I don't want nobody to know me. I know him. Oh, Lord. It's
exactly.
Because think about it. The things that he's allegedly, he inspired people out of $1 million or more in Atlanta. He have talking about he's going to help them to rebrand themselves and redo this and get their business up and running and all this other stuff. And actually how they got and found out about him is due to property, leased property, because he took a lot of people's property.
Now he's a scammer too.
Scammer, everything.
He's a P.
That's how they found out of it. Yeah, he had somebody's refute. I think is somehow some type of the property that he was in. It wasn't being paid or something. Who did that sound like?
Wow.
Ooh, somebody's property and somebody's property not paying it or something. But anyway, so that's and some the person filed charges or something, and so the popo looked into it, and when they looked into it, that's when they start finding other things that this is not what it seems to be. And once they started looking into that, they found other things You know
Wow.
how once they pull up your
They
name,
pull up one thing,
ooh,
other stuff come out of the yep.
right, other stuff started
All the
rising.
dirt come out the wash. Yep.
Right. It's like you opening up the suitcase, unpacking that big truck, and then you're pulling out stuff, and it's like, oh my God, wait a minute, I didn't know this was going on. Oh Lord, more
Goodness.
stuff. We're finding more stuff out. So that's what was happening. Hey, LaDon, guess who's here? LaDon,
Hi,
LaDon.
LaDon. Hi, LaDon.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you for coming to the Pink House, Don.
Yes.
Yes. And so, and let me
Boy, oh
just,
boy. It still amazes me how she can stand by, even go visit him after those allegations against the kids. Like
right.
these women don't have no self-esteem. Like
No,
it's just
she got
no
to have
self-worth at all.
self-esteem. A
Huh?
man is not worth your kids.
Right.
You're going to lose your kids and your grandkids over this man.
Exactly.
You can, girl, you can, that man is locked up. So he's showing in the bed, keeping you warm now. And he ain't going to get
Exactly.
out anytime soon. And you're missing all this, just because you don't believe your kids.
You
I'm
see?
gonna just
You
when
see,
I
that's
say
what a lot of
kids,
these
I'm gonna
women are.
just
No
call because
self-esteem.
those are grandkids. So I'm gonna say kids. Because grandkids and daughter, all the same. Those are hers, right?
Right. They're hers and no
That's her family.
self-esteem.
That's her. Those are her bloodlines. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No
So
self-esteem to believe a man over your own children.
yeah, now
It's
that's hard.
terrible.
That's hard.
She need to be in there with them.
She need to be, and it seems like she's so sad. And she talked about how the popo came to take her ring.
Yeah, and her
Wanted
car,
the
I think
ring.
her car or something.
Right, and they are taking the truck. They took one of the trucks. Is the bigger truck. It's the Let me see what it is. That truck is the. Let me see. I'm marked down somewhere. It's the A1. It's I think it's a white truck. It's the big one that they call
It was an
the
Escalade.
white truck. 43050 or something like that. Truck.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
big truck.
Yeah.
And it wasn't in her name, or it was in their company's name.
Okay.
Right. So they took that truck and they took the ring, and she was so, talking about how they took her ring in
Oh,
the
please.
truck, and she ain't gonna have nothing. And she said, I don't have anything because but they took those items so they can help pay the people that was scammed, the victims. That's what they call them, the
Yeah.
victims. They took
Retribution,
possession of
like
those so they can
or
use that.
restitution. Yeah.
Right,
You had to pay restitution. Okay.
right. And she told me, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Wait now, but you making all this money, right? And she told me,
Mm-hmm.
we don't even own a house. We was renting. And I'm gonna have to move into an apartment now.
Well, at the end of the day, she could. I mean, allegedly, and in my
Where's all
opinion,
this money, Cheryl?
huh?
Where's all this money going?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
Where's money going? Huh? I don't know. But my thing is this. My thing is this. She's gonna be implicated anyway. Allegedly, and in my opinion, they're gonna
yeah.
automatically assume she knew exactly what he was doing, or she was a part of it, or she knew about it. You
Honey,
know,
you're
they're
right.
gonna assume what they want to assume when
Right,
and then you're going in to visit him. It just makes it seem like she's on his side, and it makes it
right.
seem like maybe she knows a lot more than she's
That
saying.
is true. Because think about it. He had to, or she been, could have been an accomplice of it or something, but it is not good. Let me just read what else they said on it. Nesto Williams initially faced several grave accusations. These compromise uh, uh, compressed of a pow
Mm-hmm.
theft, fraud, and fraud most prevalent in the CP. This led to his arrest in 2022. So this year is almost over. So he's
Mm-hmm.
right, been there for a while. As a consequence of these charges, Williams is serving 23 months. Okay, just for those charges now. This not including the rest of the charges that he's going to be facing soon.
He
Okay,
should serve life for what he's done.
right. And they got him down for aggravated SEX battery, aggravated SODOMY, sodomy. I don't know, do I supposed to say that word? So I'm just going to spell it out, okay?
Okay, what's the word? Okay.
Sodomy.
Oh,
They still hear me even if I say it low, huh?
right. How do you hear
I'm trying to say it low.
it?
But you said, so I'll just spell it again. Because
Disgusting.
I don't know, because, YouTube got certain words that we can't say, they don't like to say.
Yeah.
So,
Certain things you can say, certain things you can't say.
right. And so that's why I'm saying CP, but, and then for that one, I just spell it out. And then the XEX battery, and then trafficking as well. They got him down for trafficking. Now think about that one. That's one I heard about it when I was watching there's a news station in Atlanta that was covering it. And I listened to them. Oh, I think he's trafficking too. He just got, what is he doing? Trafficking women now or something? I said, this man, you see why I said he's the top tier?
He's a sicko. I'm telling you.
He's a sicko, but also a narcissist at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And can they have both traits?
Yeah, they can. Narcissists is all the same. It's all the same. Fly above people and
think they're better
self-important. They're self-important. Think they're better than you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And try to use everybody they can. They don't care who you are. Oh Lord, that makes me think. You know who I'm thinking about? We ain't gonna say anything. We don't want to make it. But you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Everybody. Don't care whether your bloodline, your kids, your wife, your ex. He don't care.
And they gaslight everybody that.
Everybody.
They gaslight.
And then got more women. One woman is never enough.
Right.
And then always trying to use people for their money and take their money and everything.
Yep. Use people for their own means. Yep. That's what they do.
And this person is using and did the same thing to C when he came to the house talking about to put on some booties on his shoes. And his shoes is always, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just as dirty and muddy as he tried to say somebody else is. He the dirty, muddy one.
Right. And you saw how clean this man's shoes is, and you talking about his shoes.
Oh, please.
But you see, he uses everybody. And this is what this man did. Use everybody. He don't care. He use animals. He use anything.
They use anything and anybody that they can.
Yeah.
For their bottom line and their bottom feeders anyway. Period.
Right. But we're not saying that hotel down the street is using any animals or anything. What? You know the hotel down the street, the snake in the grass?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just saying on that because this is in the court, right? The Popo wrote this up, so I'm right. Yeah, this is because I'm reading straight from the thing. Okay. But also he did mention this was back in November when he was in the jail in the prison in November of 2022. He's still there though, but he was saying that he have a court date in March of this year. So that already that was for March 20. He had a court date. May, no, it's not March. That was May 20th. So that had already passed. So and he's still there, and he was claiming to Shirley that that he get a bail. This man was not offered a bail. He lied on the spot.
Exactly. They're probably not giving him bail. He's probably a flight risk.
And I think he was right. And that's what he did bring up, that he was they think he's a flight risk.
He's a flight risk that he's going to run.
He's not.
He's going to try to run for them charges. He's going to try to run.
Right. And I think if he was running, he was going to run with Sonia, the one in Florida.
And that's someone who you don't want around kids or anybody else. So the best place for him to be is right there where he at, in that hole in the wall, where he at right now.
Because you never know.
You never know, but he's a sicko. You just never know. He said it's better for him to stay right where he at,
Right.
locked up.
Right. And then also they said Shirley Strawberry's connections to Williams has unfortunately thrust her into the limelight due to his consequences. But she's trying to distance herself because she's saying she feels bad at work. Everybody is talking and looking. And woman, they got it right. Because they don't want to be associated with you or him in a way.
Of course not.
Because think about the things that he's associated with.
She already tried to throw Steve Harvey under the bus, you know, but with a lot of the things she was saying about him, and she had to apologize for it.
Yeah, she did apologize to SH about it and everything. But their estranged relationship has further been under scrutiny after a leaked prison phone call, and it wasn't just one. These phone calls is, because they can't stay on the phone forever. So every time he calls, and they do take phone calls, record phone calls, because a lot of those phone calls, they use them in court.
Wait a minute. Isn't this the same lady who gave Martell advice on Steve Harvey's radio show?
Yeah.
I figured it was. Sure, but I figured it was her. I said, "How you gonna give him advice when you with the narcissist your doggone self? You with the narcissist herself,
right?
How she can give Martell advice?
Top tier though, so that's why she's looking at the Flotel, the snake in the grass as nothing. He's small potatoes compared to what her husband is doing, huh?
I believe he called into the show to get advice from Steve Harvey or something, Martell or something like that.
We're gonna say SH, so he won't.
Right, and she was on that interview,
right,
with it.
Right.
Oh, goodness.
The strawberry letter.
Child,
please. Woo.
Now he got 3.
Think about it. She be trying to give everybody advice.
Yeah.
And she can't even give herself none.
Exactly. She can't even give herself advice. She with a narcissist.
Right. And she be telling people, yeah, that's not a good relationship. That's not a woman. Do you hear what you're saying? Do you need to listen to yourself? Give yourself that same advice.
Right. While she's giving advice to Martell, when she's with the Martell, probably someone worse.
Right. I don't know what happened with this woman. It's
I don't know.
Her mind went to peanuts.
Yeah. It's scrambled eggs. It's scrambled eggs at this point.
Right. Oh my Lord.
He wouldn't get a visit from me.
He's talking about people don't want afraid because his lawyer told him that people are afraid to be around him. I would too. You're charged with all this here stuff. And animals, they may think, wait now, I'm your friend. I know you. You come to me. Oh no, I don't know him. Because they may think we hang out and do this. I do this with you. No way.
And how well did she know him before she decided to move him into the household amongst her daughter?
I'm glad you
and grandkids.
She was warned by a lot of people.
Right, that's what I heard. She was warned about them.
She was warned about this man. People was asking her, do you know this man that you're married, engaged to, or dating, or married? He married him anyway, right? And not just that. I think I'm gonna just, all this is alleged though, but everything from what we said was alleged. But also there was another source that I let her know what who this man that you're involved with was. This was a official, like a popo.
Popo. Yeah.
Let her gave her heads up. She decided to say that he have changed his ways. He's not that person anymore, right? They didn't want to take their advice or warnings. That's why, and she talks about it on the phone call, one particular phone call with him, that how she helped, that he, since they've been married that he had changed and he had just took and just remade himself, and he's a good person, and he and turned nothing into something. He took this time to make businesses and open up a barber shop and all these businesses. Those businesses, they were scamming people, taking their money and property and give nothing in return.
Oh,
You
but
know,
he's facing a lot of charges. Oh, wow.
right, a lot of
Crazy.
charges. So due to property, due to scams, due to money, everything. So, but they also say the public understands how understandably has shown a key interest in the case. Media outlets, they say the media outlets like the Chronicle Speech and the Media Talk Out, among others, have reported extensively on the matter. The leaked phone recordings of Shirley's conversation with Williams further initiate public discourse, because there's every time this man is on the phone call, there's a phone call leak, and they trying to figure out who is leaking these phone calls.
Exactly.
Right. But you still, although they're being leaked, you're doing a lot of talking.
Exactly. A little
And
too
then
much
he's talking about he
reality.
don't know who to trust now. Who don't? But he's
He
still
don't know
talking.
who to trust.
Right.
He don't know who to trust. Really?
Right. Hi,
A
son,
criminal calling
Sizzling
saying that he
Bunny.
don't.
Thank you for coming into the Pink House. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Yeah. He don't know who to trust.
He don't know who to trust when he the one committing all the crimes. He don't know who to trust. That's a knock. Yeah, that's a knock. That's a knock. That's definitely a knock.
Right. Trying to that is true. Pinkie the Housewife, keep keeping us informed. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, I will. I will. They said the murder status of Shirley Strawberry serves as a permanent reminder of the unpredictability of life events. It stands, well, we already know that. He was initially charged with the same thing I said was the power possession, theft, fraud, and CP. Shirley is that I already read. I did it again. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to see did they say anything different.
Okay.
They did say he was also hit with 5 new charges. Oh, yes.
Wow.
It was 5 new charges. Oh, 5 new charges.
5 more new charges. Boy.
Yes. Super sticker. Thank you, N. Hepper, for the $5 super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. So it was 5 new charges that he was charged with also. This including, I'm going to spell it out now, guys. RAPE.
Okay.
Yeah. I need to get a list of words I can and cannot say. I don't know. Do anybody know what I can say that?
Oh, you can say aura.
I can say that.
Aura.
Okay. Aura. Okay.
Yeah.
Because this man makes you. There's a lot of words when you're telling this. You may not know. I'm gonna go and find out.
Yeah, YouTube get crazy when you say you don't say. Yeah.
I know anything dealing with P, like RP, revenge, RP,
RP.
CP. You can't say those.
Yeah.
So yeah, aggravated SEX, battery 2, and more.
Right.
Then they got a disclaimer here too. The disclaimer statement as well that wrote into that the opinions and remarks are not endorsed or guaranteed. Everything is allegedly. Yeah.
Well, yeah, everything is alleged. Yes.
Right.
My opinion.
Right. My opinion. And it says also, according to a phone call between Shirley and jail husband,
jail husband.
Yes. According to a phone call, revealed that last year police seized his truck in that wedding ring. Remember, I told you about. And this was in September 7, 2023. This was this month.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they got the truck. This article was written September 7th, 2023. Let me see how many days ago that was. Oh my God.
That's me.
September the 7th. That's just 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks and 3 days ago.
Wow. And more charges coming. More charges.
More charges. Just keep coming. Keep
Yep.
coming. Ooh, so that's, I mean, just because she was talking about on one of the phone calls about they taking a ring and stuff, and then she was talking about the truck, and he was fussing because he wanted Sonia, the girlfriend, to get the truck, so she can get it and give it to his son.
Right.
So I guess so they can keep it or something about his truck. He kept talking about that truck.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I bet you was something in that truck.
That's what I was gonna say. Probably evidence of
In
something
that
that he
truck.
don't want nobody to know or find out.
That's why it is. Think about it. We got to be critical thinkers.
And usually the popo tows away. Of course they're gonna tow away her car because it's evidence. It could be
Right.
evidence, DNA, anything. It could be anything in that car.
Right.
You know.
That is true.
So
Yeah.
this is. I said tonight I was gonna after I watch Love and Marriage. I'm thinking about watching the Pam Esquire.
Okay.
To get more detail of what's going on.
I watched her this morning.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Yes, I subscribed this yesterday, and I watched I think maybe 2 or 3 of her videos today.
Right, she goes into detail. I'll tell you.
Yes, she does. Yes.
This man is psycho.
And,
It's just more stuff
right.
coming out. More and more stuff coming out.
Well, I've been looking up some of the stuff and everything, and getting some, and I got some of the other stuff already. And I can read from here because I already been looking it up and stuff. So let me just pull up in my.
Yo, you got a super sticker. I think so. That's a super sticker.
Oh yeah, the $5 super sticker from Heifer in Heifer. It's a heifer. Ooh, did I say heifer?
Nelper.
Never.
Yeah,
Did
Nelper.
you say never?
Nelper. Excuse me if I don't say it right.
Okay, well, I just said it wrong then. Okay, let's see. Let me see. I got some. Let me try to find it. Let me. I got. I'm trying to. Well, I got some paper. The papers. Some other papers I print. Was looking into and pulling up as well on him. Like with the his barbershop, his Nesto Cuts mobile barbershop. You know that barbershop is where
barbershop. They claim it's 24 hours, open 24 hours.
4 hours, nobody do that.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
Medicine Husbands was in that barbershop.
Right. Because I was wondering who keeps a barbershop open 24 hours?
I think it was a front.
Yeah, it was a front. That's exactly what it was.
Allegedly. But that's what I think in my mind. That's what I think. And that's my opinion and an opinion of my parents. That's
right. Because he's into a whole lot of criminal stuff. So they usually find a place where they can use as a front to to continue their activities.
Yes. So. Thank you, Phyllis Crawford, for coming into the Pink House and my flowers and hearts. I love that. And she's saying hi to the chat as well.
Hi, Phyllis.
And so, because that barbershop, that's in Atlanta too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 2600 Peach Street in Atlanta. And that barbershop been open since 2010. Filing date for that was September the 30th of 2010.
Okay.
Yeah, so he had that for a while. And he's the only registered agent on it. It's called Nesto Cuts Mobile Barbershop. Yeah.
And use that at the front too.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's many. Okay. But anyway, revealed that her, they called it her jailed husband that last year police seized the truck and wedding ring, I said. And then also reported previously that Ernesto, he's 59. I don't know, probably think this man was 57. He's 59. Was arrested in 2020.
He look a little older than that, but anyway.
Yeah, he does, with all that gray, all his beard is completely grayed out, and everything. He got salt and pepper hair, but his beard is really grayed.
And it's one of the other charges. One of the charges also, human tea.
Yes, trafficking.
Yeah, human tea.
Human tea. Yes, it was. He was charged on that too when Roswell Popo picked him up when they arrested him. Yes. And also reported that he pleaded guilty now. It's reporting that he pleaded guilty June 6th of 2023 to felony possession of a house. Okay. Now, I didn't know she was this old. It said Strawberry 70.
He's what? 70? She's 70. Yeah, I heard she was 70, something like that. Close to 70, something like that, or 70. That's what I heard. Allegedly.
Remember I told you he was talking about her age in the on one of the phone calls. And she was talking about how old she was.
See, I didn't hear all the phone calls. I didn't hear all the recordings and stuff. I didn't hear all the phone calls.
Well, when you get a chance, go do the what is her
Pam Esquire, yeah. Oh, she plays all the recordings.
Yeah, I've been listening to her, and then I started just pulling up information on my own. Start pulling up information and getting it collected and everything, downloading it. Yeah. Girl, yes, that's how I found out that
I don't know where all these narcissistic men coming from. I don't know where they're coming from. Then you got Norman. You got Norman. Norman. He.
It's just crazy. All of them.
He unalived his own nephew. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's just going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I never thought I would say he's worse than Martell. I never thought I didn't think nobody was worse than him. But this man seemed like he's worse than Martell. I mean, even though Martell is bad too.
Call him top tier. Top tier narcissist.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. I mean, this is crazy when you think about it. You know
it's really
what I mean? It's really crazy.
She didn't even take the time out to get to know who this man was. You just go and marry him. Take the time out to find out who he really is.
Let me see. I'm trying to find that folder. What is it? I'm gonna try to find that folder.
It's getting to the point now. You got to do background checks on these men before you get involved with them.
Right. After I got here it is. Because I told my husband once I started collecting information, I told him make me a folder and put it all in because I was doing something else. I told him make me a folder. I got and stuff, and then he printed some out for me. I got my papers and stuff, and you can see where I've been taking notes and everything. And then I told him make me a folder and start putting it in there, so I just keep it all in a folder and sort it all over my desk. So when I need it, it's just right there. Let me see. So I got a lot of that, and I'll go through that too. And we're gonna keep, like I said, we're supposed to keep this down to just 2 hours.
Okay.
So we're already 1 hour and 18 minutes in.
Yeah, around 8 o'clock, I'm gonna watch Love and Marriage.
Right, we're gonna get off because I'm gonna go watch Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I want to see Melody. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I want to see Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers. Doctor. Oh boy, I'm so proud of her. Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers.
Yes. Lord. And nobody's gonna keep us away from seeing her.
Well, I'm telling you.
Lord, oh my. They are disgusting and despicable.
I'm telling you.
Disrespectful. Yes, you're right,
Disgusting
Phyllis.
and despicable. That's what they are.
Yes. Yes, background checks is a requirement nowadays. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I think now with the way things are going, women need to do more background checks on these
Yes.
men. Are they felons? Have they ever been in prison? You need to find these things out now in these days and time.
Good. Because we just found out on Marceau how many times. I was shocked with how many times. I thought Tisha had been in there more than him. I maybe thought him maybe one time or something, but not that many times. Because when Trendy was talking about
Yeah.
was reading everything when she did her life, which was a good life. I mean, I wouldn't have missed.
Yeah, she does good. I'm telling you, she does her homework. I love Trending. I really do.
Every time she said, "How many were you injured? Did you ever get arrested?" I was writing it down, and I was counting. I said, "That's 6. That's 5. That's 4. That's 6. That's a." I said, "Oh my Lord!" I just stopped counting. I said, "Well, you talk T-shirt and right now."
She put in full detail all the cons and schemes and scams that he's doing. Detail.
And see,
That deposition was something.
Guess what this man was doing? He had all these businesses that he opened up, and the minute they get the people's money, then they gone.
Yeah,
they gone.
Mm-hmm.
And Lord, it's like Lord mine. And so that's what when the police went in because somebody filed a complaint or something, did something because of a house that he was renting or whatever. That's when they digged into that property. And when they digged into the property, then they found other things, and just leading. It's like
and everything just started. Yep, everything just started.
You open
the cards fell.
Everything just started coming out.
It's wow. This is a lot. This is a lot.
This is a lot. This is going to take another episode. We're going to do another back-to-back episode on this one.
I'm sorry.
I got the I want to talk about the all these different court filings too.
Wow.
Yes. Let me pull one of them.
He's in some deep ish. At least he put himself there anyway.
Right, he did. He put himself there.
Put himself there. They should never let him out. Never.
Oh no.
It's a good thing they caught. It's a good thing they caught on what he was doing.
Yeah.
Because who knows who else he might have harmed or scammed or anything else. Who knows?
That is true.
He has a criminal. He has a criminal mind. He's criminal minded.
What is that show called? I forgot the name of the show. There's a show called something like that.
Criminal. I know what you're talking about.
Right. I can't think of it.
Criminal Minded. I think that's the name of the show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Criminal Minds. You said it right, Cheryl.
Yeah, Criminal Minds. Yeah, and he's criminal minded.
Right. And let me just see what else they said before. Let me just see. Okay, what I said, she was 70. That's where I stopped off. When I just thought she was 70 years. She's 70 years old. I didn't know that. Okay.
And you would think she would know better. You would think that she, at that age, that you would know. Listen, let me get to know who this man is. Let me get to know.
So she's 70.
Right.
And what I say, he's 59, right?
Yeah, I believe 59. Yes.
Let me see what I said.
Yeah, I think you did say 59.
Yeah, 59. So she's 70 and he's 59. Oh, so it's a difference. Okay, that's why she was mentioned in the doing the phone call, her age.
Right. All they want to do is fall in love, but they don't stop and think. Let me find out who this man is. You have a daughter. You have children.
Right. She's been working at her job for over a decade.
Oh,
you gonna lose all this for a man?
You're gonna lose for a man. For a man.
A man, your job, your family, and everything.
Right.
And she talking about she's gonna move into an apartment.
At,
So,
at this rate, with all the suits that's gonna come against him for restitution, she
you
may not
know,
have anything left. Once
right,
they
because they're coming after stuff.
right, they're gonna
Because
come
if they
after
take the ring,
right
then they taking
assets.
the truck.
They
They're
coming
gonna come
after
back for more and more.
yep, exactly. When it comes to restitution, they come after assets, anything you may have, bank accounts, anything you may have for restitution to pay these people money for all the trauma you put these people through and
Right.
pay restitution. They're gonna go after all assets,
All
including her,
assets.
including
Let
her.
me just ask, would they come after her paycheck? I don't know that.
Now
That's
I don't know about her paycheck. I don't know about her paycheck, but I know if well they can come after her after assets. They already took
assets,
her
yeah.
truck. They already took
Yeah.
the truck from her.
Right.
So they can
So
come
if
after
they take
assets.
that truck, they can take another, because they do have another vehicle as well. I think it's a truck too,
Right, because any
the one that
money
she drives. Because she
right.
mentioned that she had lost her keys and she was looking around for them and she found them the next day
Mm-hmm.
in the grass on the ground in
And
front
they
of the
most
house.
likely gonna take her assets because they might I mean as far as they know, that's what all the money he scammed from people, that's could be where how he got that stuff, how he,
Yeah.
you know,
Think about all the jewelry, all
the
that
jewelry and all that.
tiny diamonds and all other diamonds and
Right,
stuff.
stuff that he
All
brought with
that
stolen
jewelry,
money.
expensive purses. You know, because some purses
Right,
are $45,000 and $50,000 for a purse.
right. And it could be with the people stolen money, the people he stole from.
Buying, ooh, Lord, thank
So you
you.
have to repay back those, you have to pay restitution for that.
Yeah. Ooh, my Lord.
I mean,
And
because that could possibly be grand larceny,
right.
allegedly.
Oh my
Allegedly.
God. I
And
wonder if
allegedly.
she is saying that because she mentions several times in the phone call, she don't have nothing. I wonder if she's saying that so if the phone calls are being leaked, that way
Right.
people won't come after her because she keeps saying she don't have nothing.
Right. Try to get sympathy. Can't get no
Right.
sympathy.
Hey, Chad, if anybody know whether they would come after her money, her
Well,
paycheck, let
I
me
mean,
know.
if they're legally married, which I don't know, because they're trying to
Yeah,
figure
they
it out.
are.
I don't
Well,
know.
they got married. They had a wedding and everything. But
Right.
let me see now. I'm going to show you the picture. But the thing about it,
If
he
she's
was married to
legally
somebody else.
right, right. Because if he's legally married to her, yeah, they can come after her. They're gonna probably come after her anyway because um they need to know that she's not an accessory to all the stuff that he's done, and they might assume she knows something.
Right,
They might assume that she knows something. You know, when you pillow talking,
right,
we all know about pillow talking. There's a lot of things
right.
he might have confessed to her that she don't want to divulge. So I
Let
mean,
me show you a picture of the ring.
allegedly. So
I'm going to try to show you a picture of this ring.
okay,
But I need to make it, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to show you a picture of that ring.
okay.
And you can see it on up here. You know, the ring they took. That's why they took that ring. That's a big ring.
Of course, that could be the part of the stolen money,
Yeah,
allegedly.
sure can. Because if he didn't have nothing, and then let me see how to do it. Because I'm looking, it's full screen, but it's not showing full screen here. Okay, let me see. And I'm not showing that window. It's not showing like that on mine.
Oh no.
Wait, let me try something else. Well, I have to let me put it up in my phone because it's in my phone.
Okay.
Because it's in my what do you call it? My file, and I can pull my file up.
Background checks, ladies. Background checks.
Oh Lord,
You gotta check. Give these background checks.
background check.
You could be sleeping with the enemy. You never
That
know.
is true.
Hmm.
You can be sleeping with the enemy.
I'm telling
Okay,
you.
here's the picture, guys.
Let me see.
Can y'all wait? Let me see. Can y'all see that picture
A little.
of the
I can
wedding
see.
dress and him? You can barely see it, huh?
I can.
Yep, y'all can see it a little.
Kind of.
Yeah, her in that a big poofy white dress with the flowers. Yeah, they had a wedding. See there? It was a wedding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If they
So,
are
but
married,
it
they are legally
not
married, they could
illegal
definitely
because
go
you
after
cannot
her.
marry two and three be married to other women.
I know. So
So, and let me show you a picture of that ring so you can see it. Now, look at her finger, guys. I want y'all to see that ring on that finger. I'm going to try to See that big ring on that finger? Can y'all see that
Oh, I
big old
see it.
ring?
I see it.
That's a big rock. See,
Yeah,
I
that's
can
a
see
big
it a little
rock.
clearer here. That's a big rock on their finger.
Anything they purchased at this point could have, like, they feel could have came from the from money he done scammed out of people.
Right.
Allegedly. So.
So it's like, of course they can get that money. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let me see what else they said here. Okay. She's 70, and she's been working more than a decade doing on there. I'm not going to say where, but we know where she's working as that personality, radio personality. And she was introduced to him. It says someone, I'm not going to say who, introduced her to him. Okay.
Right.
And the person also walked her down the aisle at the wedding.
Wow.
That's too much for my brain cells.
I don't know.
Now, it says Erica and his side chick. Ernesto. It says right here. Meanwhile, Williams, which is Ernesto, and his side chick, Erica King. Remember, also he got a side chick named Sonia.
Yeah, Sonia. Yeah.
Right. But the one that was arrested too was the one I showed you named Erica. This is Erica right here. The one we see.
Oh God, she look cuckoo. She looked like she cuckoo. She looked like she cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs or Cocoa Puffs, whatever you want to call it.
Cocoa Puffs, Cuckoo Puffs, whatever.
Cocoa, whatever.
Seems like she better get off that mugshot. So, look, you better not take that mugshot of me.
Yeah, she looked crazy. She looked crazy.
Right. She looked like, look, don't you take that mugshot of me. I'm getting ready to get you.
Oh God.
Oh my God. I know. And then it says,
he got a harem. He got a harem of women. A harem.
Huh. I tell you. Ooh,
not one side.
I don't think I have the picture of Sonia. I may do in here. In this here. I may have it in this here. I'll have to look because let me just see. Also, it's a side chick because it got his side chick named Erica King. She's 48. And she was also charged with operating a credit repair scheme. Also, yeah, that's another one of their businesses. I meant to say that. Wow. They have a credit repair business as well that they open up. And
him and the other side chick?
No. Yeah. This one is Erica, the one that looked like
I know you said the cuckoo looking
one. With that mugshot. That's Erica.
The cuckoo looking one.
Yeah. Yeah, the cuckoo pop. Yeah. she and him had a credit repair business too, but also they also did the other literally criminal things as well together, and all this allegedly though. But and then Sonia is the other one in Florida. So,
these women give me for my man.
Right.
Do criminal things for a man that ain't even worth it. And she could be going right down with him.
Right. But look at that. She's out on bond. She got out on bond in a waiting trial while she's on bond, but they didn't let her out. Okay. And also, according to the phone calls between which is Shirley and her husband, Ernesto, reveals police seized. Okay, we talked about. Oh, they also they took the truck outside the hair salon.
I believe I did hear one recording when she was telling him they took the truck on.
Right, they took the truck outside the hair salon.
And all he could keep saying is, "Wow, what?" Well, I said, if he say what one more time,
I said he knew they was coming.
Yeah, I said if he say what one more time, he know exactly what's going on. He know why
because before she met him, he did time in prison before.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, he did time. That's where his friend. Remember I said Dre, his friend Dre.
Yeah.
He does some phone calls to Dre on the phone, and Dre started putting money on this book. Because he said that Shirley don't know nothing about how to do that stuff. Because, she don't know how to do it. She's having problems trying to learn how to do it. So she didn't know, and then Ernesto said, go to Shirley, and she'll get in touch with Shirley so she can, they can figure it out or get help him to get money on the books. He said, no, that's okay. Just tell me how to do it. And I think he mentioned to him how to do it, and he started sending money on his books. And when he first got his first money on his books, this man goes out and buys some, at the commissary, they sell things where you buy stuff at. So he bought some sneakers, he told him, that was like from Payless, the type of sneakers you buy at Payless.
Yeah.
Payless, I got it right here. During that call, he said he got his money on the books, and and then Dre asked him, what did you get? Did you get you some of those noodles and all this stuff? He said, no, man, I got me some sneakers from Payless. They're about $30. He said, Payless? He said, yeah, these sneakers look like they came from Payless, and they was about $30. I guess you fall from how somebody, we ain't gonna say that the snake in the grass that drags the thing all up and down the street. That side chick, But anyway,
he went from living lavish,
high on the hole, high and luxury, then he fall.
Right. Yep. He went from living lavish to now wearing skippies. So
right. So that's what same thing.
Which he deserves.
Isn't this a similar? Oh my God, this is like deja vu.
She don't know how to put money on the book. First of all, I wouldn't be coming there to visit.
Right.
After all the accusations that my daughter made against you and my grandkids, you wouldn't be getting a penny, not even $1 from me. Nothing.
She wouldn't have to be moving in no apartment if she just leave this butt alone.
Yeah.
And she won't have to be worried about whether her job, if she leave this man alone, and she can make sure that he stayed in there for the things he did to her kids,
right?
Her child, her grandchild,
right?
Now I'm not sure who animals they were,
and she's making visits,
right?
And then she want to know why they might be trying to implicate her or thinking, allegedly, in my opinion, thinking that maybe she knew a lot of what he was doing. Allegedly, and in my opinion.
Why would you risk all that for this man? You're willing to, Martell, did I say his name? He may be moving into, did he get it that apartment? I don't think he could have get it, but I think her credit may be good enough where she can get an apartment. You see what I'm saying? These people living from half on the hall going down.
Mm-hmm. And really, honestly,
over these, Lord,
and they look at the fact that she's guilty by association.
Right, guilty by association.
Just to be
before they decide they ain't gonna lease to her because that's your husband. Oh no, we can't have you in here.
Right.
Oh, no.
Right, you married the man, and then after
they're afraid that man may get out on bail, and then he's gonna be in those apartments. You know what I'm saying? They got kids. Probably people got kids living there, and and cats and everything.
Right, but what he being charged with, I don't think he leaving. I don't think he walking out of that. He's not walking out that jail. I don't think so.
No, he ain't gonna be walking out of there. He's talking about how crazy the place is. He's talking about everybody in the place, how they looking, how they act, that he can't understand nothing that the young people are saying. He can't understand what they saying, and man, he was telling her, I don't understand nothing they saying. It's like they're from a foreign country or something.
He worried about what they about what they saying. He need to be glad that they ain't about 6 or 7 of them getting ready to do something to him. That
and he's talking about
especially when you walk in there
with one other guy.
Right, especially when you're walking in there and they're talking about you did something to a child. They usually come after you. They come after you. He could be in allegedly, and in my opinion, he could be in isolation because you can't walk in there after you did something to a child. Inmates are not right. Inmates are gonna come after you.
Come after you. That is true. They will come after you. And he ain't no big strong man. And the man did tell him, "Are you working out?" He kept every phone call. He talks about him working out. Hey, ADR in the house.
Hello, ADR.
Hello. Popping in to show some love. Thank you. We're barbecuing. You barbecuing?
Well, I'm coming over.
You coming over? Just say.
I'm coming over to get something to eat.
Where to come? Where to come?
Sounds good. Barbecue sounds good.
What is it? Is this a roll not alive?
Huh?
See that?
What happened?
It's roll not alive.
It's
Like be driving down the road
yeah,
and something away in your car, your truck hit it, bam.
yeah.
Hey there, is that what you're trying to say? Oh, it's Miss Wonder.
Miss Wanda?
It's like Miss Wonder. Okay, it's like her barbecue when she do barbecue. It's some
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it's grilling some
Oh yeah.
some roadkill like Miss Wanda.
Oh, look, living next to two landfills.
Living
ADR,
and
she gonna be
what and
coming
she
after
right.
us on that one.
And
ADR
she
knows
right.
she gonna come after us now, Cheryl.
Well, Uncle Wanda cook is definitely roadkill.
It is okay, but you know what's gonna happen? She's gonna come after us now.
Of course. Of course.
We're talking about her food, roadkill. Ooh, did I say that word? Roll unalive. Roll unalive.
I'm telling you. You eat that food, I'm telling you, you might as well call EMS right afterwards.
Right. Go call somebody. And so let me see. Then Nesto, like you said, was asking. He do ask about the truck all the time. And he asked, why would they do that? Man, you know why would they do that during the phone calls? Like you said, still the truck was there, was seized, and the ring was to pay restitution.
Yeah.
Okay,
and as long as he associate with him, they're gonna suspect her too. She could be implicated.
yeah, and they said that the officer that was arrested him. They said that I guess during his phone call it a little pure in lady, and I guess and then he said I guess or she said I guess they've been following me.
Of course
Strawberry.
they are. Of course
Yeah,
they
that's
are.
why they get you.
They might assume she know more than what she leading on.
Right, and
She
she
know
said
more about him than she leading on.
by calling them to come get that truck.
Because I would look at her funny too. This man just been accused of doing something to your children and your daughter especially, and you're coming here to visit him. Why would you? What mother would do that? Would come and
He
see
would be able
visit
to
him.
be in a popo and be locked up.
Right, and take phone calls from
He
him.
would be locked up.
Right, she should be right where he at and take phone calls from him. You know, this man is being accused of doing something to your daughter. Why would you even go visit him? Why would you even take a phone call? I wouldn't take a phone call. Nothing.
I wouldn't take nothing.
We're done.
Because those phone calls cost money. But look what ADR said. You're in Atlanta. I'll have a great rest of the evening. You're in Atlanta.
She in the
You can
A.
go by and get us some. Oh no, ADR, they got a grill going on.
Okay, I'll be there. Give me 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
but it's roadkill. Do we want the roadkill? Depends on what type of roadkill it is.
No, she
some good roadkill.
I think ADR got some good food. I don't think it tastes nothing like Uncle Wanda.
Nothing like Wanda. Wanda can't cook.
Oh God. Oh God.
But also they said that the police, she claims the officer set her up. And they also said the police department said it was seized. That ring was a $200,000 wedding ring.
Wow.
200,000. Well, I mean, you think they ain't gonna come and get that ring?
Of course, any assets.
$200,000. You know how many people they can give?
And most of that, and that $200,000 might have came from one of the people he scammed, or one of the out of their money.
Right.
So they figure why.
We got a little over 15 minutes left because we're gonna get out on time. We got let me see what else.
It's terrible. It's disgusting. This is a despicable man.
Right. Okay. We talked about the daughter. I do have pictures, but I'm not going to show the daughter because I don't want her I don't want her face plastered.
Right. How old is she? Do you know how old she is?
It looks like, let me just pull up one. I'm not gonna show it, but she
Okay.
was standing next to let me describe it to you.
Mm.
She looks young, very young. Okay, or maybe she
Wow.
just looks young. She looks just like her mom. She's taller than her mom, and
It's,
it says 2015.
it's,
That looks like a graduation or something. Looks like a graduation.
it's disgusting.
So 2015, because she got on a cap and a gown, and it got 2015 and big balloons overhead, and they're standing together, and balloons along the floor and stuff, and look like it's a graduation. So if she just said she graduated in 2015,
She
she's
could be.
not that
She couldn't be
right.
my. She couldn't be my daughter. He be hanging with Elvis. He
Mm-mm.
be hanging with
Yeah,
Elvis.
he'll be walking around talking about, this woman want me to push daisies. She's
Oh
saying
yeah.
he's
Oh
so
yeah.
back up.
Oh yeah. You gonna be hanging with Elvis. That's where you gonna be hanging at. With
Right.
Elvis.
Elder,
Huh.
yes.
Not
Let
my
me
daughter.
see.
Mm.
Let me see if anything I missed before, because I can go over the phone calls because I did look at those. I did. Well, let me just see what else I can go over because I don't. She's a beautiful girl, though.
I'm sure.
Mm.
And she got to suffer because of her mom's bad decisions.
And yeah, and she did try to apologize on air to SH, but
The mother tried to. She tried to apologize to her daughter.
no, no, mm-mm, no. I'm trying to figure out how to downsize this thing. Oh, here it is, right here. Girl, I ain't got this thing full screen. Okay, I'll just leave it like that for now because I got other pictures I can pull up.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, people have been asking whether the marriage was even valid because he was had marriages to the other women,
Right. That's the
and
question.
yeah,
Is it even
and
valid?
also that he. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anything just for tonight because we're leaving in less than 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, oh yeah, she did say during one of her live, when she because she's on the radio that her fairy tale seemed like people trying to turn her fairy tale into a nightmare.
Hmm.
And then his friend did mention that the one that talked to him all the time, Drake, on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, that he did say that yeah, you don't want to go something to the sort of you was you haven't been there in 15 years. And because he was he was describing how the other people were. He said, and he mentioned that, oh yeah, that's how we met. We met there,
Mm-hmm.
in the lockup. That's how they met in lockup,
Wow.
both of them. And then he said, he was saying that he can't believe that he's in there, and he thought it was a dream. He thought he was dreaming that he was
Right.
in there, and when he woke up, he wasn't dreaming. He said it's real. And then that was on a call. Let me see what call number
He
that
can't
was.
believe he got caught. That's what it is.
Yeah, because that man, that was a call back in November of 2022 that
Mm-hmm.
he was talking about that
Right.
in the truck, and then he was also that's the call where he was talking about the shoes and everything. And in his previous charges was all similar to what he was charges like now.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So he ain't a good guy. That's why people was trying
No.
to warn her, and she refused to see what they was saying. And then when he talked with Sonya, it's a different kind of talk. And him and Sonya was talking about Snoop, somebody named Snoop, and then somebody named Nikki, and everything.
Snoop. Snoop.
He was Snoop and Nikki. Somebody he was telling Sonya. Sonya is the girl, his
Yeah,
side
his
chick,
mistress.
his girlfriend in Florida. His
His
side chick in
mistress.
Florida.
Yeah.
So he talks totally different when he's talking with her versus when he's talking to Shirley. When he's talking with
Mm-hmm.
Shirley, it's all business. But
Mm-hmm.
when he's talking to Sonia, it's like he's playful. He talks a little more exotic, sexy, and you know how men put on,
Yeah.
and you
Sick
know that
individual. I know
he's
that he's a
talking
sick.
about you and you,
He's sick.
you know,
He's a sick individual. Just
right,
sick.
right. He talks more like that. And then okay, he was said that he's been in since July of 2022. So July. So it's been over a year.
Mm-hmm.
A little over a year or something. Um, and, and and then on there was another call in October. That's when she was talking about how it was so scary that she lost her key outside. And she thought she was when she was talking about scary, she was telling him because it's almost like she couldn't find her key, and it's scary because somebody could have had her key.
Yeah.
And then they just threw it on the grass in front of the house. That's where she found it and everything. So she kept talking about how scary it is and everything, insinuating that somebody had a key or could have did something with a key or have the key to her to get,
And she worried
But
about the key. And she worried about the key, but she had a real live monster living in her house amongst
living with the
children.
monster, living with the enemy. Ooh,
I had a complete
somebody else
monster
said
living
that
in under
too.
the roof with her daughter and grandchildren. And
Right.
a key is her only worry. Oh, please.
The woman need to be slapped.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she also talked about on call number 6. This is part 6, I guess, call 6 or part 6. They talked about divorce.
Okay.
And she thought he was talking about getting a divorce and everything. And then he was saying, telling him that because they were talking about paying a lawyer, how she pays the lawyer and everything. And then, you know, how the same thing that Motel did to Chris
Mm-hmm.
with that subpoena. I'm not saying that you can't, what's best, whatever is best for, whether it's going to hurt me or not, and all this is stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
About that subpoena, he was saying the same thing when it came to that divorce, telling her she got to do what she got to do, and he cared enough about her, but do what you got to do, because I just want you to take care of yourself, and I don't want you to lose everything for me. By saying that, it'll make her think, oh, he's so wonderful, he's caring about me.
Right. Right.
And when he was saying all that, I was saying to myself, that's the same ploy that somebody else used. Hi,
Yep.
Debbie.
Hi, Aunt Debbie.
Who's down there?
Aunt
Hi, Debbie.
Debbie. Come up, Debbie. Oh, well, we leaving in 15 minutes.
Yeah, but
Come on up.
let me say what she got to say.
Come on
Come on up
down.
there, Debbie. I just dropped the
Come up,
link.
Debbie.
And so it was talking about the divorce, and he was putting on that act, and she was talking about the fact that Debbie, I dropped the link because we're gonna leave in 15 minutes, but we want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, come on
Yes,
up,
we do.
Debbie.
But he was putting on that same act that somebody else put on.
The con job. That's the con
The
job.
con job.
That's
You're
the
right.
con job that he
That's the
did.
con.
That's
They're
the
gonna
con.
fall for the okie dokie.
She fell for it once before. So he figured she'll fall for it again because she's
Fall for
weak-minded.
it.
You see,
Yes,
weak-minded.
yes.
For one, I wouldn't care how he's doing. I wouldn't care if he had to eat rat poisoning. You could possibly have traumatized my daughter. So I
Right.
don't care what you're going through in jail. I don't care what's going on with you in jail. I am done with you. Done. Divorce is a no-brainer. After
Renita
all the
said,
crimes that you
good
have
night.
committed.
Have a fantastic evening, Pinkie and Chat. All right, thank you. We're going to be leaving soon anyway.
Okay.
Thank you. Little Paulette in the game is in the house. Thank you, Paulette, for coming in.
Hi, Paulette.
The Pink House. You're right. I don't care what
I don't care what he's going through.
about him. Who cares about him at all?
Right.
Girl, he's doing that okey dokey fall for that kind.
Yeah,
That's what all of them do. That's what all of them do on Love and Marriage. They do that okey doke thing and want to fall for the kind.
and they target
Hey,
women.
Debbie, come on out. Debbie,
Debbie.
Hey,
hello,
lady.
Hey,
lady.
Debbie.
How you
Hey,
doing?
girl. How you doing? How you
We're
doing,
doing just
Pinky?
fine.
Yeah.
We're doing just fine. You know what?
She
We
ain't
was
say hi to me.
huh?
Debbie ain't say hi to me. I'm sad.
Debbie.
Yes, I did. I
You
said,
did?
hey, girl.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm happy.
She said Pinky was just talking.
I could be a
Debbie,
baby sometime.
uh, we said we was going to do it just a 2 hour live so we can watch Love and Marriage. But guess what? You know what we was talking about, Ernesto, right? Williams.
Yes.
You know, I called him the top tier, on the top tier of the narcissist, right? Because he just, you know how you open up
I
the
didn't hear
suitcase of
you.
the truck and you see everything. You open up the back of that truck and everything starts falling out. You got to unpack. What is this? And he got so much stuff jumping out of there. He got wife packed on top of overlapping each other. He got all kind of stuff. SEX trafficking, SEX CP,
He's
which is
psycho. He's psycho.
he's and then animal thing too. With animals, he got everything going on.
Lord
Stealing,
Jesus.
taking money from people over $1 million, all these fake businesses, and then they take the money and run. Credit repair. Think about it. Another credit repair place.
But Debbie,
Well,
I mean,
that's
but
the time to get people's money now. Credit repairs, opening up a credit repair shop.
Debbie, how can she stand? Debbie, how can she stand by a man that has been accused of doing something like that to her daughter, or attempting, or whatever the situation was with his daughter? I mean, with her daughter. How can she stand by him? Why would you even go visit him? What's wrong with her?
Why would she act like she don't know what's going on?
Right.
Thank
You
you.
know?
If we all know, and she's already in the radio personality, don't she? It's like women. It's almost like you want to slap her. Wake up.
The Popo thinks she got something to do with it too. They think she know more than what she's leading on.
Well,
Which is
No,
you
nice.
know, that's
fine.
only logical. How would they not? You
Right.
know? And then she claimed she didn't know he had a girlfriend living down the street. You know, either you had to be on Mars or you just living under a rock and you crazy. Nobody in their right mind gonna believe none of that. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
believe
saying?
I don't believe none of it. No, I don't believe nothing she say. Nothing.
And how can you not believe it?
I just don't believe her. Believe that man terrible. You know, now you got all these wives coming out to work.
Huh.
Then they
Right.
said they married which one valid because he's married to somebody else or somebody else. All
Right.
that. And you claim you don't know nothing?
Yeah,
Right.
right.
You don't know nothing.
Yeah,
But
right.
she's been warned couple times. People have been warning her. She got he was married to Carol while
You know,
married to her. He was married to Martha while married to her. He had a girlfriend, Sonia, a girlfriend, Erica. Erica is the one that also got arrested with him because and then she's the one that was with him with all those different some of those crimes, even the credit repair. But Sonia is the girlfriend in Florida that always talks to him on the phone, that he talks so nice and wonderful to on the phone.
and little Paulette and the gang said was next door. Thank you for straightening me out, Miss Little Paulette. That's not now you gonna tell me you don't know the man going next door visiting the neighbor? Please, please.
Where was she? When she get home, she go up in a room and get up under the covers.
Like she
Don't
said, she
announce
must
to
be
the
in
next
Mars.
day.
Like Debbie, like Aunt Debbie said, she must be in Mars somewhere for her not to know. Now it's next door, and she don't know. Yeah, right. She knew. She knew.
Right,
Yeah,
I
right.
can't believe it. I can't, but that comes from when women are pygmies and they thirsty.
Nope.
They don't listen to people that know and trying to save them and tell them better. They all for what that man,
Mm-hmm.
look at when they showed her on there how she was so glad to get the ring. Then she act like she didn't know about that. She don't know nothing.
She don't know nothing. She
I
don't know
just
nothing.
can't. I can't believe nobody that dumb. I just can't. You
Exactly.
that old, that dumb, and just didn't do your homework, didn't check nothing out about the man. When
Exactly.
people are telling you about the man, you're supposed to go and check something out and look at
Exactly.
something or do something. She didn't do nothing.
Nope. Nothing.
Nothing.
Just married him and was grinning. And this baby bye.
Ain't do no
She
background
luckily
check.
she ain't down in the jail cell next door to him.
Yep. She sure should be.
Need to be, because
She
this
sure
woman
should
has
be.
lost her everlasting mind. When I say lost her mind, she have lost her mind.
I'll be in a
And
jail cell after
when her
you did it to my
when
daughter.
her
I'll be in a jail.
child told her, whatever her child told her, and she didn't listen to her own child.
Exactly.
She did not.
Come on now, that woman now, whatever she get or however that turn out for her, she put herself in that.
That's right.
Right.
She
You know what? And
deserve
I
all
think tell
that.
her grandkids too, Debbie. Her grandkids too.
Yeah, I'll be in the cell next to him. I'll be in the cell because oh my God.
And then he also do the things with the animals too.
It's disgusting.
You
Just
know,
stick.
when her daughter came and told her whatever she told her, she
She
should
would have
have
been
took
walking
heed
out of the
and
house.
started investigating and
Exactly.
and seeing what was going on. You just gonna tune your child out for some man you don't know nothing about.
Right.
Exactly. Thank you, Aunt Debbie.
She
You
get
just
she gonna
dismiss
get whatever she
what she
deserve
said.
on that one,
You get
you
everything she
know.
deserves.
Right.
And she don't never need to get on no radio or nowhere and get nobody no advice on nothing.
For
I've
nothing.
You know
never
who
taken
gave
none of her
advice
advice
to?
because to me, I never took none of her advice.
I'm
Because
telling
to
you.
me, she didn't know what she was talking about. She's
Right.
somebody never been in a relationship, never been married, but she gonna tell you how your marriage should go. And
Yeah.
then her marriage ain't even valid. She didn't
Right.
know nothing about her
No.
husband.
Right.
She telling you what to do with your man. See, them
Yeah.
the type of people I don't follow
Mm-mm. They've been married.
because you're not practicing what you preach.
They
Exactly.
How
sure
you
not.
gonna tell me how my life should go and yours up in shambles?
Exactly.
Right. And you know, she's the one that did that strawberry letter with the one that drags the thing in Huntsville. All up
Yeah,
in
she was
Huntsville.
here in Chicago. They was on the radio station here.
Right.
Nobody listened to that mess.
And,
Everybody fooling with that,
and
Exactly.
laughing at
that's
them
why
people.
she that's why she made well identified. That's why she identified with him when you talking to him.
Nobody listened to her.
No.
They was turning the radio station. Nobody wanted to hear that.
Yeah.
You know,
She giving Martell advice. Oh please.
who
How
made her
you
God she could give advice?
yeah.
And you
Right.
sitting around with that man, you don't even know he go and visit the neighbor.
Huh.
Mm-mm.
And then your children tell you something about him and you don't know nothing about him, but you won't listen to them.
Right.
That's true.
That's
Get
I
out of
can't
here. You
respect
can't get nobody no advice. I don't have no respect for her.
I can't respect her
She
for
get
that.
what she deserves. To
Yep.
me, women like that, they get a whole lot of warnings and they don't take heed.
Nope.
Right. And she got
And
warnings
then when
and
they
people
get in
really get
trouble,
warnings.
I didn't know.
Right.
I don't
Right.
know. This, that,
Right.
and that. Gone with that. Gone now. Gone. Gone now. I don't
That's
be
why
bothered with you.
that's why eyes
Officials came and told her, was trying to tell her about him. She didn't believe anything, and she didn't believe none of the people that was other people that told her either. She didn't believe anything because she
Because all she saw was that ring on her finger.
yeah,
Oh, he
that's
done
what
gave
she
me a
was
ring and
talking
you
about.
jealous. That's what she was thinking.
Yeah,
Baby, bye.
exactly.
that was
That's the way
a
women like her. That's how they get used and abused.
Mm-hmm.
now
Mm-hmm.
she's in the same situation and trying to tell Motel
She can't
something.
tell him nothing. Please.
And 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 I couldn't understand how she uh giving him some advice about nothing, that he's still a nice guy. It's like, what is she? I didn't even want to hear it. It's like, I zoomed that woman out. And so, and then her man is doing her like that. Got all these women the same way. Oh my Lord, the cop.
That's because they never had nobody. And when they get somebody, they don't care how dirty it is. I got somebody.
As long as I got a
You know,
man.
so they don't be looking for the right things,
No.
right reasons. They don't look for nothing. They just they caught up in this bliss.
Yeah.
And then when they get in trouble, they want everybody to feel sorry for them. Well,
Exactly.
I don't have no sorry to feel for you. Don't
Me
I?
neither. Me neither. Me neither.
You see what Paulette said? That's his past. He is a good guy. Sounds like Kimmy making excuses for Boswell, in my opinion.
Excuses. Huh.
That's
How's he a good guy coming to it? And then it's an insult to your daughter for you to be visiting a man after she told you whatever she told you he might have done. You're visiting him. You're taking phone calls. You shouldn't even be she shouldn't be even associating with him.
You paid for the lawyer, so you know that was a slap in her child's face right there.
Her child's face right there.
Right. And he's got an order. You know how you have these orders where you can't be around kids or schools or this and that. He can't be around her daughter, her grandkids, nor any animals.
He don't need to be around nobody.
Exactly.
Right. And they found those pictures on his computer.
Well, he locked up for a reason, and they gonna keep him locked up.
Yep.
No,
I don't care what she go down there and tell them. She keep on going down there, they might put her to sale. If I was her, the best thing she could do.
You're part of it. You put your hands behind your back.
Exactly. She going down there, they're gonna get her.
Yeah, the best thing she could do is distance herself from him. But it's a little too late for that. But that's what she should have done. But look, she didn't even know the man to marry him. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, she didn't do her due diligence. She just saw a ring, said yes, let's get married.
Yeah. And don't even know if they're really married.
She didn't even check. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, wives coming out the woodwork now. Yeah. And she's sitting there crying. You should, girl, please. Right. That's why them folks said, give me that ring back. They took the ring, the car, your house. Now you standing on the curb, you don't have nothing.
Yeah. Oh, she did mention in one of the things that she's going to have to move into an apartment now. And she's leaving, being around the big people. Now she's moving down now. And she was sitting there talking about on one of the phone calls how she had to pay all these attorney fees, pay the attorney and stuff. And now she's going to have to move out and move into an apartment. And then she's worried because then I already took one of the big truck, which is the one that he drives and stuff, because he was trying to get his side chick in Florida to get the truck. And I'd
move somewhere far, far away and change my name.
Exactly. Move away from him.
Right. But
that's why she's being watched.
Right. Because they seized it at the salon, and she thinks they set her up. The Popo set her up for somebody to come and get the truck. I don't feel sorry for her.
Me neither.
I just don't. I don't feel sorry for her. She made that bid. You got to lie in that.
That's right.
Maybe next time a man come up with a ring, she'll do something. She'll do what she's supposed to do. She won't be so in a hurry to get it. She'll look around and look his name up or Google him or something.
Exactly.
And one of her things, she did show that. She did show that in one of her things that she was talking about on the phone that she's much older, and I didn't realize it until I started reading, because I did a lot of looking everything up in the last couple of days and everything, and I was reading it to Cheryl and to the chat, and I looked at it and I said, 70? Okay, she's 70. I didn't realize, because it made sense then on the phone call, because she was talking about her age, much older she was.
Yeah, she older and seemed like she getting
She's
dumber.
70, and
She
he's
older and
59.
seem like she getting
Sing
older
down
and
or
dumber.
something.
Right. And
Yeah.
she probably be like Sheree. You know how Sheree, just long she doesn't matter, that a young man just swindled her.
Mm-hmm. And they ignore red flags. She saw the red flag. She just
So
ignored it.
desperate.
She ignored the red
Well,
flag. She ignored
well,
it.
let me ask a question. How did he talk her into losing her house? Cause didn't she have a house? I heard somewhere she had a house
They
and
was renting. They
That's
was
what I
how
heard.
that
renting.
went.
And so she was saying on one of the phone calls, I ain't got nothing. She says that a lot. Oh, I ain't got nothing. You know, I don't have anything. And you can hear it on her voice. Like, I don't have anything. And so I'm gonna have to move, and I'm gonna have to move to an apartment now. And I'm thinking, I'm listening to the phone calls. I'm thinking to myself, you
She
don't
let the
sound.
man scam out the house too.
And then she talking about she's worried about them coming and get the her vehicle, her truck that she drives now.
Lord Jesus.
Lord have mercy.
God. Child.
Woo-wee.
I know. I mean, she just every time. So he talks differently to her. It's like more business-like and trying to make sure things are. But when he talks to Sonia, the girl side chicken in Florida, he talks more like, like that.
These some dumb women. These some dumb women. Some of these women are dumb. I'm telling you.
And they did say
Dumb.
the side chick that was arrested too. You say both of their mugshots, right? Did I show them?
Yeah. I seen.
Yeah.
I seen. Yeah.
You saw the mugshot, right?
Yeah,
Debbie?
the cuckoo looking one. Yeah, she looked
I'm
cuckoo.
short to Debbie, so she
Yeah, she
look.
looked cuckoo. Yeah.
That's his girlfriend.
Yeah, we know cuckoo pops or cuckoo pops or something.
Everything.
But look at him too.
She look crazy. I'm telling you.
Both of them do.
Yeah.
You
Both.
know, like he was mad that you ready to take her mugshot. He's like, "Don't you take my mugshot? You take my mugshot, I'm gonna come after you."
Oh, please.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, both of them look kind of cuckoo for cuckoo pops.
I'm telling you.
I know, but I just think it's so funny. I
Lord,
mean, oh my God! But I think she's trying to get so pretending to be a lawyer, looking loco. Well, she was the one that was running that credit repair agency with credit repair company. Who did that sound like that?
Jesus Christ. They say pretending to be a lawyer. Oh my God.
Can't make this up. Can't make this ish up.
It's like,
Which one of us was pretending to be the lawyer, the lady or the man? How about both of them probably? She's oh Lord.
But see, they always said it's almost like he played the part. He played the part. Like he's one of the people in Georgia, because Roswell Popo department is the one that arrested him, right? And he swindled over $1 million out of these people. They got a dozen people so far, and they said there should be a lot of more people that they haven't talked to yet, and they want them to come forward. And they already took that $200,000 ring of hers,
Mm-hmm.
And they already took his truck. And his truck was in his business name, which was a fake business anyway, allegedly, But girl, this is too much.
Put all that money into
it's gonna take a lot of time. I'm gonna listen to some more phone calls and everything so we can get this stuff. We still got more to unpack on this. This is going to be a lot of unpacking.
Putting all that money into lawyers when she should be putting that money into some kind of therapy to make sure her daughter's okay. Make sure mentally she's okay.
She should have took that money and got her father away if she could from people.
And leave.
Right.
And change her name so nobody know who she is.
Right.
That's what she should have did. Then he got her all out here like that. And she just so silly. Then here come these wives I seen on there. They said another wife come out yesterday, one come out the day before. How many wives he got?
Then we got 2 side chicks and
Lord have mercy.
Well, let me see. Is another wife coming out? Let me see.
Just wait till the day ain't over yet. The day ain't over yet. Might be some more coming out.
Oh, Lord. It's so much. Erica, the neighbor, side chick, was pretending to be Flo Nesto's lawyer. Oh, in retirement. In her retirement.
Ciao.
Oh, my Lord.
You got to watch these scammers and scanners and all of that.
Those 3 wives I just named, Carol, Martha, and Shirley. Yeah, so far. But maybe some more coming out. We never know.
Yeah.
Or some more side chicks gonna be
popping out. Come out. Could be 6 more. 6 more wives he got. Who knows?
And these was overlapping. Ooh, Lord. And it's like, how do you not know? You Sarah, you're not married. How did you not know you still got a wife?
Sound like that man had a woman for every day of the week.
Yeah.
And some.
Yeah.
Twice on Sunday or something. Oh, Lord Jesus. And she didn't know nothing. I found that hard to believe.
That's what she claimed. She didn't know nothing.
She knew.
She had to know something. He wasn't coming home. That's enough right there.
Right.
Something's keeping you from coming home, and I need to know what it is.
And it's a reason why it's a reason why they're watching her too, because they figure she do know more than what she leading on.
She claimed one of the popo set her up. That's how they came and got
she being watched. She being watched.
They're following her. They're following you because they think you know more than you see.
Right.
As soon as they catch her in the lie, they're gonna lock her up. So
they're listening to all these phone calls for a reason.
Right. And she could be trying to dispose evidence. They don't know.
Right.
No, you going in to visit the man.
Out of her own house. How you lose your house? You let a man. I don't understand none of that.
Me neither.
My mind don't even go like that. My brain don't work like that. No way. She, I think she set herself up for this because, like I say, she didn't do her due diligence. She was at waste make haste. She tried to run and get married. Just like Kimmy, jumped over the bridge and married the man. Didn't know nothing about him. Now he's sitting on the couch with no job, no money, telling you what to do, and you sick, and you got to cater, be the maid, the ex-slave, and whatever else he wants you to do. I'm tell you something. Well, none of that work with me. I'm just gonna be honest. Ain't never been that kind of woman. I ain't finna do nothing you say. You is not gonna control me. You're not gonna tell me what to do. And if I think you playing games, it's over. I'll leave you. You don't have to even tell me it's over. I'll tell you.
It's over. And the happy you may not even know it. You come home, everything is
I'm telling you, gone.
I want the people. I don't even break up with you. I just be gone.
That's gone.
That's the way I am. I don't argue. I ain't got time for all that. I'm just gone.
You don't even answer the phone no more. It's like, she haven't answered my phone in a whole month. Yeah, because when I said 2 months go by, still not answering the calls from you. I'm gone. You're
gone.
I figure you'll figure it out. That's just the way I think. You'll figure it out. I'll be gone. And if I'm at dinner with you and you say something I don't like, I'll tell you I'll be right back. You'll never see me again.
Right. I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom. Go straight on out that door and drive on off. He can get to the bathroom.
I'm one of them people. I do all kind of shenanigans. You know, I'm just one of the people. I ain't gonna be bothered.
That's right.
You're right. But
I'll
you
be
know what?
gone.
I'm gone.
How did all these places? Because a lot of places don't ask you. They ask you. You have to just check off whether you've been married or not. And if you check no, they ain't gonna worry about it. Some states will have you to show a divorce certificate, or but some don't. You just check off, and they just trust because it's something important that you're gonna be honorable. The honorable system. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, thank you, little Paulette. She said the honor system. Yeah, some just expect you to be honest. And if you was narcissist, of course you're not honest. So that's just right, darn right. You're not gonna be honest. Yeah.
Honor system, my foot.
Yeah.
Did y'all say that they was married to man 8 years?
Yeah.
Oh, I left mine after 3 days. I don't know. If you don't know nothing.
I left him after 3 days.
I did. I was married once.
Yeah.
I left him after 3 days. Told the marriage certificate up. I got me a divorce myself. The 3rd day in, I was gone.
I hear that.
I'm doing background checks. I don't care. I need to know if you're a felon. Have you been in prison? I need to know.
We're gonna find out.
No.
He went to tell for me to bring my check home. That ain't gonna work. When he said bring the check home,
but you know what?
I was gone. I was gone. It wasn't no discussion. I wasn't gonna argue. I told him, When I left for work, I never came back home. Just how I am.
I agree on that. Lavish lifestyle.
I'm just one of them kind of people. I don't want to do nothing you say.
Exactly.
You know, and because when he told, see, you supposed to bring your check home to me. I said, I was just listening. And then that 3rd day I went to work, I just never came back home because I wouldn't be bothered with it.
I love that.
Me too. That's right. That's how you got to do them. That's how you got to do them. I'm telling you.
I'm just one of them type people I don't be bothered with. If I don't go for it and I don't want to do it, I'm not going to be bothered with it. That's just the way I am.
Exactly.
I'm not, no man is going to tell me nothing how things should go.
Exactly.
And what I'm going to do with me. You're not going to do that. That don't work well with me. Because to me, it feels like he trying to boss you. And ain't nobody going to boss on me. I'm just going to be honest. Ain't no bossing on me. We got a problem when you try to think you're going to boss on me.
That's right.
I'll show you what you're going to get. You won't never see me again. I'll be gone.
Be gone. Look. Be gone.
My father always told me, God rest my father's soul. He always told me.
Not be working. Cheryl?
I said, God rest my father's soul. He always told me. He said, never let a man move in your place. He want to come in and take over. He said, a man that don't have his own place, and he's quick to move into your place. You got to watch that man. Watch him.
Look, somebody should have told Kimmy that. Somebody should have told Shirley that. Somebody should have told these women that.
You can't just be moving these men in your home. You don't.
Right.
If you don't know
lady told me that years ago. She said, if a man try to move in with you, that means he homeless. Don't take him. Don't take him. I don't like that. I'm gonna tell you something about me. I don't believe in that man moving in my house. You got to have your own house.
Exactly.
Or go to the shelter, because this is not. You're not standing here. You be in my house and my refrigerator eating up my food and going on. I'll be bothered. You know, Alex told me, you know, she had met a man. She met the man, you know. She said she let him move in. All he got is a EBT card, food stamp.
What?
She around there being the cook, the maid, the nurse, the doctor. He bossing her around.
See, that ain't gonna happen.
I think I made a mistake. Really?
how is she gonna give everybody advice? And then when people start warning her, she took none of their advice. She didn't take none.
Girl, laughed so hard at her, then my daughter go tell me, you wrong for that. Wrong for what? Laughing at her.
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
You know, somebody, I think I made a mistake.
You
It's too
think?
late. The mistake is made, and it's time for
You think? You think?
to be over. It's like now, but the thing is, she was living this lavish lifestyle. Thought he was gonna, because she knew that he didn't have a perfect life. But when he started opening up the barber shop, you know, the one that was open for 24 hours, the Nesto Cuts Mobile Barber Shop, that the Married to Medicine men went to.
All right, he started
on one thing.
you're married to medicine. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I don't
shop
think
was one.
we all trying to figure out who doesn't go to the barber shop 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, or 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock. I mean, at night. I don't know. Let my husband be talking when he's going to the barber shop that time. You must be out of your doggone mind. You don't know barber shop.
Ain't nothing open that time of the night but legs. That's
right, ain't nothing but legs. And then we saw that in that clip. They had the women walking around with them real short skirts and everything, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what show was that?
That was on Married to Medicine.
Yeah, it was on.
Yeah.
They showed up here.
You say Married to Medicine?
Yeah, his barbershop was previewed, I believe, on Married to Medicine, right? His barbershop was previewed on Married to Medicine.
Ernesto.
Ernesto's barbershop.
And Shirley was so proud of him opening a barbershop that stayed open for 24 hours.
And his barbershop.
He did. He said he had a barbershop 24 hours.
Yeah.
And they cater to all your needs.
Yeah,
You're right. That's what I said.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that before in my life. A 24-hour barbershop? Yeah, right. Okay.
Right.
That's some crap. Now, see, right there should have made up. He ain't coming home and say he got a 24-hour a day barbershop.
Exactly.
I'm seeing what's going on at that barbershop.
But you got that many women. You see, you have to you circumvent the women. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't at home all the time, or when you clean that bed at work. A lot of times when he was cleaning the bed at work, he was with either Erica or Sonia or one of his wives until they start knowing, finding out things, and that's when one of them, which one I forgot. I think he was only married to Carol 2 years, from 2018 to 2010. No, 2010 to wait a minute. No. I think he's married to Carol, the one was 2 years. One of them, he was married to him for 2 years, but it still overlapped with the marriage with Shirley. Then the other one, I got it on here. I haven't read through all of that yet, but these marriages and girlfriends, and he had them all at the same time.
That's so confusing. See, when he told me at a 24-hour day barbershop, I'd have been gone then. Yeah. Okay, I understand. I'd have been gone. That's not for me. You know, like I said, some women so thirsty for men. You know, they'll listen to anything. Me, I don't want to hear nothing. I'm gonna tell you something about me. I ain't got to be bothered with you like that. You can stay at the barbershop 365 days in a row if you want to. I'm not gonna be there.
Vegas. I saw the one. I think they was in Vegas. There's a picture of him in Vegas. And I saw when I pulled up on this one here. When I pulled up on this one here, let me see. Can y'all see it? Let me see. Can you see that one? Can y'all see it?
Hold it up there.
Huh? Do it again. Well, I'm trying to.
He got a mobile barbershop.
Yeah.
Incorporated.
Okay. Right there. You see that one? Okay.
That didn't sound right.
Right. Don't sound right to me either.
And then he got one, but he got one in Vegas too. Paulette said, and I saw the one in Vegas, but I thought I was wrong because I said no, it's in Georgia. But I did see the one in Vegas. Yes, yes. Think about it.
Like I said, if a man had told me he had a business like that, I wouldn't have believed it, and I wouldn't even fooled with him. Cause you
No.
know that's some bull crap.
It
Yeah.
is.
Some don't even sound right about that, and some might be going on crooked there. I want no
Mm-hmm.
positive. So when you tell me some crap like that, I'm out of there. You don't even have to worry about
Yeah.
quitting me, cause I ain't gonna be around no way.
That's right.
And she was so proud of him. She mentioned it in one of her calls, and then she mentioned that the credit repair, that how good he's doing. He's opening up all these businesses. Somebody else did the same thing in Huntsville, opening up all these businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he would get the money from the people, all the money, they was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Him and
Scammers.
Carol was
Yeah,
gone.
he scammed her. Like I said, when some
Erica, him and Erica was gone. Erica, that's the other side chick, Erica King.
like I say, anytime something is too good to be true,
It usually is.
it
Yeah.
usually is. There's something wrong with it.
Yeah.
And she should have seen something. And she did see something. She just ignored it
Mm-hmm.
because she thought she could change that man.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's what she did.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. And she changed him all right. And he changed her from, I guess, to having a place to being homeless. She
Exactly.
had a few dollars and now she broke.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You can't be fooling with these people.
Think about it. She's paying all this money to these attorneys. She's paying for attorney fees. She's paying for everything. And now, and I think he used a lot of her money up himself too, because you should see the pictures of them. They live in the lavish lifestyle around the big famous people. Now,
If he had any access to her bank account, he spent her money.
Of course.
That's safe to say that.
Yeah.
Now, me, you don't have no access to mine. You don't even know I got one. Ain't your business. I don't even care about no husband, you know. I'm gonna do my part, but you can be knowing you ain't know about my money. And
Exactly.
anytime you think you're gonna have access to my money, we through. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna be gone. When you come back, I'm gone.
Now we spoke.
Me
We had
too,
2
Debbie.
hours and 31 minutes, and we're gonna go ahead and be doing closing thoughts because we got to get ready for Love and Marriage, Huntsville.
Yes. We get to see Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers.
And you know that's the only reason I look at that show for Melody Cherie.
That's why
Otherwise,
I
I
watch
wouldn't.
Yeah, me too. That's
That's
what
why
I
I'm
can't waste time with them other scanners or scammers, in my opinion, of folks. Girl, I can't be bothered with them. It seems like when I hear them talk, they get on my nerves.
Especially Marceau. Especially Marceau.
And Tisha, she makes me want to take my phone and hit her with it. It's like,
And Marceau, get a bra.
you know, I don't believe in violence, though. But everything
bra,
that we
Marceau.
said was alleged, and we're gonna pick back up with this. Because I'm gonna do some. We're gonna talk about how the marriages are overlapping. And then I'm gonna also talk about try to see whether I can get what other information I can get on the all these side chicks and everything, and other information, especially on all these different side chicks. And I can understand the wives may not want me to have their information find out, but the side chicks, fair game, because you know. Somebody is trying to come up and we're not, and I don't let people up that I don't know. Sorry, I see you, Franco, and one, Franco. There's a Franco trying to come up. Franco was not in my chat, and I don't know a Franco. Y'all know a Franco?
No.
Shirley,
No,
No.
no.
I'm sorry, Franco, you can't come up because I don't. You have to. Well, I'm sorry, Franco. Franco is doing nasty things, and I'm going to go ahead and not accept you anyway, Franco. So
And if Martell, you trying to come up, you can't come up either. Be gone. Be leaving.
I'm
yeah,
saying I'm telling you. And I don't want to hear no more about Kimmy and Maurice and they ex life. I don't want to hear no more about
I'm
that.
telling you. I'm
I
sick
can't
of it.
take no more. I can't take no more, y'all. I can't take no more of them people.
but Debbie and Cheryl, I was gonna do a little small thing on Kimmy because Kimmy and you know she is still talking about defending this man, and then they making her poochah the star of the show, her
I
poolah.
know.
Her
He done put her
poolah is the
coochie
star of
on
yeah,
blast.
that's his storyline, her poolah.
Yeah, her coochie.
Yeah.
Well, if she gonna give it to him, just leave it at home and give it to him. Don't nobody care.
Think about
Yeah.
it.
I'm so sick of them and that.
I'm sick
And
of
I'm
them.
sick of you
I
begging for it all the
saw
time.
her sexy picture. She was, I mean, the little pictures that she was doing, right?
Oh
Huh?
yeah, she was taking some pictures for him, some rascal pictures or whatever, however you say it.
Yeah.
She need to get off. She can get off TV with that too.
Exactly.
I'm
I'm
sick
sick
of
of
her
her.
and him. They could just
Pick me
go
shit.
home
Kimmy's a
and do
pick me.
whatever they do. I'm just sick of
Right.
them two people
Kimmy's
there.
a pick me
We're
shit.
going to finish up with the Nesto, but also we're going to finish up with Nesto this week. And then we're going to, okay, I get you, Paulette. I see it. And then we're going to also do the one on Christian Rock because there's some new developments. And because, you know, her sister is going out to help her out, to help her take care of the baby so she can rest and get things situated. And I think that's a good thing for her sister to go out. But the mama been popping off.
Yeah, I finally saw that picture. Clear. I really finally saw that picture. But she got that baby laid. His back is all laid back on that
That baby, let
hornet.
me,
Yeah, on that
I
hornet.
use
That's
my little
terrible.
fan. I got this little fan. See this little fan here that you use? Like, okay, I'm gonna show you. This is the baby
Yeah.
laid like that.
His back is he's laid back on this hornet. Like he looked like he's about to fall out of there. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. And
I don't like stuff like that. I think she should, be holding that baby head. Frankly,
Yeah.
she ought to be at home with that baby.
that baby,
It's too much going on in the
go back
atmosphere
that
to
way.
have your baby out. Your baby ain't but 2 weeks
Right,
old.
he's too
Having
young.
your
He shouldn't
baby
even
out,
be
your baby
out.
should be at home.
Yeah, he should be at
You know,
home.
and stay at home 6 weeks. And she don't have no blanket or nothing, and all kind
No.
of germs in the air. I
Yeah.
just think the baby should be at home. That's just
That
me.
baby is not
That's what
covered
I
at
was saying. That's
all.
what I was saying the
Just
other day.
laying in the thing in the back. My back can't even bend that.
I mean,
You
he's a
know,
newborn. He shouldn't even be outside. He's a newborn. He hasn't even gotten all his shots. He shouldn't even be
right.
out. She
He
should be
barely.
Right,
nursing
he
him
should
at
be at
home.
home.
Yeah.
She should be at home with him.
Yeah, nursing
She,
him,
she don't need
fondling him.
everybody breathing over the baby and
Yeah.
all of that, carrying the
And not
baby
washing their
outside.
hands.
I don't
Like
believe in
touching
all
the
that.
baby. Just
And you
have
got
your hands
I don't
go
believe
to
in
the
all
back,
that.
and
and
then
you
you
got
touch it on your baby's face and head and face and oh my God.
right, you got diamonds and jewelry all over your neck. You're gonna tell me you couldn't buy him a state of the art stroller? They got state of the art strollers. She could afford him.
You got money like that, you can stay
Yeah.
at home with your baby.
Stay at home with him. Yeah,
And you
that's
can have
nice.
somebody else
Get
go
a
to store
nanny.
and get what you need. Or
Right.
you can do Instacart. She
Right.
can
You could do it.
order and have it delivered,
Thank you,
and she
Debbie.
could do Instacart. You
Thank you.
got all them diamonds and all that money. It's a way things can be done.
Right.
You
Walmart.
don't have to go to the Walmart or the Jewel or wherever you go. You can have
Sister,
somebody
go
do
get
that for
all
you.
that stuff.
You can
No,
go online and
a nanny to come in, hire an assistant to place those orders while you lay in the bed with your baby and take care of your baby. And then when you're sleeping,
right.
after baby, you got that money. Pay somebody
You can order
all that
online. You
stuff.
can order Walmart online. You can go
Order.
online and order stuff from
Right.
Walmart. Come on
The
now.
assistant to go get when the food they bring it to the house, tell the assistant
Right.
get
Like she
food
said,
and put it away.
Instacart. Yeah. All kind of things she could do.
They're
Right.
doing
It's a
Too
whole
nothing.
lot of
young.
things. Like I say, it's a whole lot of things, but that baby need to be at home. He don't need to be out in this air. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He should be at home
The
resting,
newborn. Yeah.
rest his little body. He a newborn, you know. He don't need to be around germs and stuff,
No.
you know. But young folks do what they want to do, you know.
Exactly.
What can you
Can't tell them
say?
nothing. Can't tell them nothing.
Right.
So,
Yeah, you're right. But it's we're gonna be going. It's 2:38. 2 hours and 38 minutes, and it's 6:30 my time. So and it's 6:30 my time, and I can't wait. So I'm gonna go because I know my husband is probably getting dinner ready and everything. And if not, I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of times when y'all see me, I'll go switch to the avatar. That's because he's coming through, bringing me something. So
oh,
y'all don't see him. But I know he's probably fixing dinner. So and I'm gonna sit there and watch this show and band the dogs and everything.
I think Melody ain't Melody going off on Marceau tonight? She going off
Yeah.
on him in this episode, right?
And then you're supposed
I
to see.
don't know.
I gotta see. I don't know.
I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And ladies, it's been good. Y'all have a good
Thanks,
evening.
Aunt Debbie. You too. I'm leaving too.
Julie, thank you for coming in. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Aunt
Yeah,
Pinkie, for letting me
thank
up.
you.
Oh,
Miss
y'all
Pinkie.
welcome. Thank y'all for having me. Thank you for having me, Pinky. It's
I said
good to
thank you
see
for
you
having
You
me,
got
again,
one say
Pinkie.
Cheryl.
anything before you
Love
leave?
you,
And
love you, Aunt Debbie.
oh, we got to
Love
go.
you too, Cheryl.
Okay.
Y'all have a good evening.
Love you
Bye bye,
guys.
All
Pinky.
right, bye,
Okay,
bye,
bye bye.
everybody, bye.